that button now that I hopefully you won't forget that it's there, because I keep forgetting that it's there. Welcome to the stream, everybody. It's time for Fallout New Vegas. Where's my mod manager? It's mod organizer. It's not called mod manager. It's a different thing. It's a mod organizer, and my chair is reclining, and it shouldn't. I need to fix. There's like a tooth that makes the chair go back once when it shouldn't, and now it's like reclines a little bit, but it's just the normal give of the chair. It's always done that, and it's supposed to do that, I think. So the game is launching. I can click on this button now for that to show up, and now this for us to have sound. Look at me doing stream things that are stream things. Juno Crazy Goddess, thank you for the follow, by the way. Hello, Big Red Skeever. Welcome to the stream early today. Happy New Year. Yes, indeed. You were here the last stream. You wished me Happy New Year last. Were you not here? You were. You were. When I was playing CK3. Although it might have been before the New Year. So, thank you very much. Welcome to the stream. Let's continue where we left off. If I remember correctly, we are going to deal with Caesar. So it's like big things. We're doing big things today. I'm having a lot of fun editing this footage. Editing Fallout New Vegas. Oh, you weren't? I don't know who it was that I'm remembering. Hiccups. Oh, right. We came out of Vault 13. We came out of a vault. We are going south, but we're also doing Vault 11. We came out of Vault 11. There was this whole thing in there, and it was pretty good. I haven't edited it down, but it's gonna be edited down into basically almost nothing else, because that vault doesn't actually have too many things. Look at that big ant over there in the desert. But yeah, I think we're done here on this side of the map, because I need to go back to wait a minute. No, yeah, go back to the I-15. We're on the I-85 or something. So let's go there. I wished you this 29. Okay, that might be my memory playing tricks on me then. Cause yes. I just now realized that Empuppeteer cheered 100 bits last stream, and I didn't say anything. I was just focusing on the game, and I had the camera like this all the time. I was playing the game while the camera was like this, so I was doing a very good job at streaming, and it was just terrible things. I am so bad at this, so bad. It's the buttons. Once the buttons change on the keyboard, then it doesn't work quite as well. It's like you disturbed my flow. So yeah, we're bringing Arcade Gannon, and we're bringing Eddie as usual. We're always bringing Eddie, mostly because there's only 2 companions that Eddie can. It's either Eddie or Rex, I believe. There might be another companion, but I don't know. That, takes their place, because you have a robot and you have a person. I think that's how it goes. And Rex is considered a robot rather than a dog. Although, to be fair, what I really wanted was Goris. Can you imagine having Goris as a companion in Fallout New Vegas? That'd be something. If you don't know who Goris is, that's from Fallout 2. It's a Deathclaw companion, and it's pretty awesome. Why is there a little campfire in the middle of nowhere? What? What a curious thing. We're really in the middle of nowhere. It's just a little campfire down there. I mean, we're not in the middle of nowhere. We're by the Black Mountain, but still. Nobody's around here. There is an NCR. Is it an NCR? There's like a safe house around here. And, there's something down there. Can't have this. It's super mutants. There's super mutants still in the Black Mountain. That's bad news. It's good to avoid them, because they shoot us. And they have very heavy loot that I don't want to have to carry. And that's the biggest. That's actually the biggest. Don't give me loot. I'm good with the loot. There's also... No, that's the way. There's also a robot over here. Oh, this is Robco. Wait a minute, we never came back to Robco. I think this is a good opportunity. Remember how we had a few computers in Robco that we didn't open? Hello. The teal robots around here and all that. Yeah, let's go inside and read the last computers. I think there were like 2.
I've read about Repcon. I think they did some work with the the government before the war. Rockets and some energy weapons.
I forgot that I had to come here with him. What kind of prototypes?
Plasma rifles. They were intended to replace the P-94 plasma.
He needs to go to a few places, and I
There was
forget
some
which
corporate
ones they are.
espionage going on between Poseidon Energy's project Semele and whatever was going on here.
How do you know so much about this?
Stop thinking so much. Thanks.
He didn't like that. Oh, not you, Eddie. I'm sorry. It's kind of complicated. I know. Yeah. Arcade.
What's up?
Yeah, I wanted to ask about that, but that's it.
See you around.
It's not it. I can reload the autosave. No, not like that. I can reload the autosave because
I've read about Repcon.
because he goes back to that. And then I can ask the same things. Rockets and energy weapons. That's an odd combination.
Repcon went through some rough times. When the rocket business was shaky, Mr. House purchased the company. It didn't take long for
This is good. This is so good that we're here with him.
for a government
It's
weapon
brilliant. And now I can ask you why you know so much, and then you say that I shouldn't think so much. I don't think very much. I'm really bad at the thinking aspect of things. I do need armor for him. Hey, I got something here for you. I'm sure you're not gonna like it. I think that robot is gonna complain that my face is weird. But
Sure. Just don't treat me like a pack Brahmin, okay?
oh, that's what you're here to do, mate. It's just how it goes. Robot doesn't complain to me.
How may I serve you, master?
Well, he does say that. Okay, so yeah, this has to do with Mr. House. He bought the company. He bought Robco. That's actually pretty amazing. That's pretty important. Because Robco is an enormously important company within the lore of Fallout. And that makes the biggest character in this game be an important person within the lore of Fallout, and not just, you know, a funny character. But it's important in a way that's not very common. Usually it's like it's important because they're gonna kill the whole world or they're gonna save the whole world. But in this case, it's just because they were an important character in the pre-war civilization. Know what I mean? That's sort of weird. That button doesn't do anything. This place makes a noise. It's really weird. It has like a specific soundtrack for when you're there. I also don't know where the computers were. I do know that their water is very radioactive in here. There's definitely a way to go. Oh, it's through here. Right. I should be able to tell where the terminals are because they're locked.
Valid facial pattern detected.
No, this guy's just gonna be a pain. They keep scanning me and whatnot. And then I came back over here, and that's where I got the laser rifle. That was still half back home, but that's basically... That wasn't particularly amazing find, all things considered. That's access to the second floor. And we don't need to go through there. This is also where we found a A Brotherhood of Steel Paladin. Another glorious day in this man's army, says Harry, as a reference to... I don't remember. Welcome to the stream. Harry, how's it going?
Hello, Mrs. Millet.
It's fine. These guys are just confused as hell. So we came here with Arcade, and he talked about the Dr. House, or Mr. House, having bought Robco and all that. So that's pretty cool. And I now remember that I'm supposed to go to other places with him. Maybe Helios. I think Repcon, potentially? Hey, Donaldson, welcome to the stream. How's it going? So what I'm doing right now is I'm basically looking for computers, because I know there was at least one computer that I didn't open. I think it's the one in the main office. It was a line spoken by one of the military, Mr. Handy. Oh. I think I remember that. I'm not sure if it's very common in Fallout New Vegas, though. I remember a lot of the Mr. Handy lines in Fallout 3 for some reason. And that's the top floor. We do need to go to the top floor. There's nothing going on in here. I seem to recall there being 2 computers that I didn't open. Or that I didn't unlock. There's terminals, but... yeah. So let's go to the second floor. I think we have a staircase somewhere. Main floor. Not through here, clearly. Oh, right. Okay. So through here, take a left somewhere. There it is. And this is where we found the Brotherhood of Steel Paladin. And this sound is going on because I was killing some things. Hello. Yeah. I murdered a lot of stuff up here. This is definitely where one of the computers is. Not that one. What? Did I not? I didn't come back here. I just finished watching the second and last season of Buck Rogers in the 25th Century. I've heard of this. I have never seen it. It's amazing how such a short-lived TV show had such a huge influence in... oh, in Star Wars. Right. Star Trek and Mass Effect. That's cool. Where the heck are the computers, though? It's like this... oh, it's here. There we go. We got a computer over here. I think this is like the receptionist or something. And of course we need science, but that shouldn't be a problem. Because we have magazines. Programmer's Digest. That's all we need. Let's see what we get. Or, what? Organization. Organization is... yeah, it's a good candidate. Let's go with that. 2 out of 12. That's pretty good. That means anything that ends with ion is not real. Burps. Is this a Robocop museum? It is. It is indeed. So... there's the 2 last ones over here. And then we have... potentially this one. Let's see. Organization. No, that's not it. Let's just check it again. So, the AT is through, so that's not it. And this is not it, or that. So let's see. Organization. That's not it either. Organization. That's not it either. Organization. That's not it. So it's either this one. Yeah, it's that one. these mini games are all about choosing the first line, I feel. Just to make it easier on yourself. Let's see. Inter-office correspondence. We can disable the robots as well, which is interesting. This is to Leonard Steeple, Vice President from Piers Eiley, General Manager. Leo, it is good to see you back in the office. I hope Lisa is feeling better as well. That was a nasty bug going around. Hopefully the kids didn't catch it. Either way, it is good to have you back in the office. While you were out of the office, I met with some executives at Robco. They are very interested in the potential that our organization has been showing and are making an excellent offer to buy out. I'll have one of my assistants run over with the draft they gave me. Take a look at it and let me know what you think from Piers. And this is to Piers from Leo again. Or not from Leo, this is now from Leo, because the other one was to Leo. I have no interest in selling my portion of the company to Robco. We went over this with Poseidon. These companies deal in defense contracts. That isn't what we are about, and it isn't something that I'm willing to support. I'm sending back the package. I'm sure you have a fairly solid idea where I think that you can put it. Yours truly, Leonard Steeple. And us knowing that the laser weapon that exists in here, or existed in here, because I took it, us knowing that puts this into the context of that, yeah, they got them involved in defense contracts. Let's see what this one is. This is to Leo from Piers again. Leo, I've heard more from my contacts over at Robco, and it sounds like they've already started buying up some of our public shares. With just a little bit of support from our stockholders and board members, it is not inconceivable that this amicable relationship could turn very hostile. It is in everyone's best interest if we take this deal while it is still sweet. I don't think that it will stay this way for long, Piers. And then Juan Duong, actually Xuan probably because it sounds Chinese, Senior Staff Engineer from Carl. This is to Duong and from Carl Rook, Vice President. Xuan, one of my contacts at Poseidon Energy found the specs for the cancelled Semil laser rifle. Or plasma rifle, rather. I'm sending them over to your team. From what I can tell, they have managed to resolve the matter conversion issue you've been having with the Heisenberg compensation field. Combined with the data from the sabotage launch, I think you should have everything you need to complete the Q-35. Colonel Moretti is expecting results with this project. I don't need to tell you what a favorable evaluation from his desk will do for all of our stock portfolios. Carl. Huh. Well, it's a shame I can't disable the alarms, though. But that concludes, if I remember correctly, the story of Robco. Ghostface, welcome to the stream. I always just go for breaks, and I have that perk that lets me try again. Yeah, that's a way of dealing with it. So that was the only computer, as I was thinking. Or when I said the last few lines that I said, that was the only computer over here that I didn't interact with. A lot of alarms, unfortunately, so... They're called klaxons, I believe. Freaking hell, everywhere you just get that. That's actually 2 doors that have that poster right in front of them. It's really well done. I really, really like that. It's just a nice little touch. Taking advantage of the fact that this is a first-person game and then you're always pressing forward when you're moving around. Bethesda can't pull this crap. Bethesda can't put posters in front of doors. I swear. I swear. It's... What is this? Oh. So goodbye, Poseidon. Yep. On our way down south. Always do 2 tries and then use the bugs to renew the tries. Yeah, that's one way of doing it. But my problem with that is that sometimes you do all the bugs and then it doesn't renew the tries. So it's just, unfortunately for me, as far as I can understand it, it wasn't reliable. So Harry, if you can help me, or anybody really, and tell me where Ganon needs to go. Because Ganon needed to come over here. He's got, like, a hidden quest situation. I know... I found the Enclave... I found the Enclave place. But as of right now, I have no reason to go to that place. And I want to go to that place. Because I think he opens it. I've always hated the hacking. There is a mod that auto-completes it, but seems a bit too cheaty. You just need to consider... You just need to consider, Ghostface, that it's not cheating. It's making the game better. I promise you, it is. It is. So it's like when a game has a level that is really obtuse and really hard to navigate. You know, it's a bad game if it's hard to navigate. You don't like navigating, it's a bad game. So if you cheat your way through that level and don't navigate the level, just, you know, fly over to wherever the destination is, you're making the game better. With your cheats, admittedly, but still, you're making the game better. And with the minigames, it's the same thing. Fallout 1 and 2 didn't have minigames. And the reason why it didn't have minigames is because it's supposed to emulate the pen and paper experience of playing a role-playing game in tabletop. And of course, in tabletop, you don't have minigames. It's your character's skill that defines what your character can do, not you as a player. And so you want to make the game better? Remove all the minigames. That's what I say. Oh, we're gonna go to the... Why? Okay. I think it's just super mutants in the Black Mountain that keep showing up on my radar. I forgot, however, that we're gonna go to the quarry. This place does not feel the same without the Deathclaws. Okay, we're gonna go to the quarry. We have stealth boys. And our stealth isn't too terrible. And hopefully, it's not gonna be bad. Ganon, can you stay here?
Okay.
Sounds good. Eddie? There we go. Let me also make sure that I do have the stealth boys. Because it's about... I also have a lot of Sunset Sarsaparilla. I didn't need to drink that last one. We don't worry about that. That was a magazine, wasn't it? It was Boxing Times. It was the perfect magazine. I love it. I love it. This is good. Okay. So, Stealth Boys. It's not particularly a good magazine, to be honest. Stealth Boys, we have 5. Okay. Okay, let's do this. We're gonna kill some Deathclaws and get killed. Dayawanka, welcome to the stream. I'm about to die. Wasteland Drifter, welcome to the stream. It's been a while. I'm about to die a lot. Because there's Deathclaws in here. You need 5 points of approval with him. Crash Vertibird. I haven't seen it yet. Silver Rush. I can go there. Repcon HQ. The fort. And you pick the line. Let's just listen to him. Okay. I'll have to remember. Lockheed Stark, welcome to the stream. Okay, time for me to get the stealth boy. Where's the aid? Is it aid? It is aid. Okay, I'm hidden now. No, this doesn't matter. They know. I can't believe they know. Okay, I have a sneaking magazine, right? Il Fantoma. I cannot believe they know. I swear. I swear to God. Okay, well, I guess we're not killing the Deathclaws. Yet. No points needed if you go for independent. So speaking to Thomas Hilden about anything at all and choosing good things, there are still people. Good thing there are still people like you around. I don't know who Thomas Hilden is. He goes for Mr. House, the true ending. Yes, that is the objective. Melee a Deathclaw. Yeah, it's gonna happen. It's just not gonna happen right now. Eventually, it will happen because I can't use weapons. I have like a thing. Just can't use. Thank you for the follow, Lucky Stark, by the way. You will kill Brotherhood then. Yes, most likely. They can see, but don't underestimate their noses. I don't know. It's just absolutely brutal. I've been trying to get the quarry done for a while. I mean, not really the quarry itself. This is the second time I tried the quarry actual. So you can get a power fist. It's not a power fist, it's a pushy. It's not the best sort of power fist style thing. You only played for a few minutes. Sadly, my current... Or I only played, says Loki. My current computer can hardly run any games now. I'm saving for a new one. I've had this one for many years. Mm-hmm. I know the pain.
A lot more troops.
We are going to the Legion, actually. This the journey that we're doing today is to get to the Legion. We're going south because there are some things that I missed. And also, I want to find the areas that are at the south end of the map. There's a lot of them. And that way, basically the idea is that I'm coming from down here, making sure I have seen everything. And then when I reach down there, I'll make sure I've seen everything on my way to Cottonwood Cove. That's not necessarily... How should I put this? It's not something that players will tend to do on their own. It's not... What I mean is, it's not the game's intended path for me, necessarily. But it is hopefully going to be good. So many birds! Oh. Naked person as well. Oh, really naked person. Like as in modded naked person. What are you... Powder Ganger? What is going on? Why are they so dead? I thought this game liked plastic skeletons instead of dead people. I don't know. This doesn't feel... That's weird. This is where Ringo killed Gangers. I'm going for a pre-built computer. A friend got his easier that way and highly recommended it. Plus, I'm not good at such things and I can't trust myself not to break it. Yeah, pre-built, as long as you get a nice deal, it's good for support and just getting a trusted thing. My first computer wasn't a pre-built, but it was built by somebody else. The game is bugging out hard right now. And now it's good. Am I going the right direction? Yes. So basically I had somebody else build it for me, but I did still choose what I wanted. The pre-builds these days are a lot better because you can actually choose. It used to be that you couldn't. Or at least not here in Portugal. We got some bloat flies.
Here we go.
The problem with bloat flies is that they shoot me with their goo. But I punch them with my fists. You can't break a PC. You can break a PC. Have I broken a PC? I've broken a PC. I once was building a PC, and one of the motherboard screws fell into the computer case. I didn't see where it fell into, but it fell in there, and I shook the computer case. I think there's a gecko running like really a lot over here. And this is something we haven't seen yet. We're close to Bitter Springs. Or not Bitter Springs, to Good Springs, the opposite of Bitter. And for some reason we didn't come here. Let's find out what it is. So I dropped the screw in the case. I shook the case. The screw stopped making noise. I didn't see it fall anywhere. Turns out it got stuck in the power supply, and when I turned it on, sparks came out, and it burned the power supply. It didn't burn the computer, though, so that's good. So we got some geckos here, as per usual. That one over there just really doesn't want to deal with me, which, admittedly, is the correct attitude to have. I wish more enemies would have that attitude. I also wish they wouldn't show up as red on my compass. It's a lot of animals. This is actually the sound of geckos. I'm pretty sure this is the soundtrack of Fallout 2's Klamath area. And in Klamath, there's a full area. Hi. Yeah, that's what happens. There's a full area, or there's an area, a whole area full of geckos. This is a lovely place. What's going on? Good water? Not good water. Good springs may be around, but good water isn't. What? Did you step on the... What? Oh, I think he's complaining about the geckos. Wow! Okay. Kind of inopportune moment to pop up something, but, oh, hi. But animal control rank 2. These are gecko hunters. I think these are, yeah, these are a higher level. 27 experience per. It's not too bad. Go south at the canyon, and from there go to Searchlight and explore all areas. Searchlight, that's the one. Yes, that is the objective, Harry. The PSU, let's see, it's basically plug and play. Yeah, that's true. The CPU is the scariest one because it's, you know, it's the one that you can actually screw up. But of course, there's the, yeah, with the people just you do need a fair amount of physical dexterity for building a PC, and it's also a pain in the butt, even if you do have the dexterity necessary. So it's totally a better call for some people to just have somebody else do it. The PS2 should be fine if you stick the name brand if you buy used. To name yeah, if you buy a used power supply and it's a name brand, not every name brand. Oh, look at that! That's not aggressive. See, that's the best gecko in the game. I mean, admittedly, it's had reasons to learn, but, you know, it's just doing its thing. There are some name brand power supplies that are crap. Corsair has a really, really cheap one that they used to sell that is bad. It's like a 400 watt power supply, non-modular, like really cheap, and it was bad because it wasn't made by them. Well, none of the power supplies that Corsair sells are made by them. They're made by somebody else, but it wasn't this normal supplier that they have. Corsair is good. I have mine is a what is the name of that thing? It's like a famous one, like probably the best power supply brand. Seasonic. But they're expensive as well. Well, they're not necessarily too expensive, but mine is. My current computer is built into a milk crate, so I could save 35 bucks on a case. That's a fair. I reused my original case, computer case, for 10 or more years. Actually, probably like for 15 years. I had the same case. It was so bad. It was so bad. Simple chop job with hacksaw. What's the goal right now? Asks Wasteland Drifter. The goal is to explore at the southern part of the map, because we're going to the Legion, but I'm doing mini quests on the way there, so I can put them all in the Let's Play and make, you know, pretend that it's a grand adventure that is good, and instead of me trying to make sense of an open world game that doesn't really have, you know, sort of a linear progression because it's an open world game. You know how it goes. Jung, welcome to the stream. How long does it take for you guys to build a PC? Yeah, probably 2 hours. Somewhere around there. I've never built the 30-minute build. That's way too little. I like doing a good enough job in terms of cable managing. And we have the Lone Wolf radio. Well, that's not... You know when you call something, it's a radio, you think it's a radio station. Keep out. Well, yeah. Not, it has a radio on. Because these are clearly not functioning. And it's just a bunch of junk. Scrappy electronics. This is probably good for... Oh! Wasteland Survival Guide. Obviously a reference to the book, as I said before, I think. To the book in Fall 3. That you can make. It's a fun quest. Probably the best quest in the game, if I'm honest. The one where you make this. And half of it is actually go there and kill 10 rats kind of quest. Shot glass, I don't need that. I need the bottle cap. And of course, Sunset Sarsaparilla bottle caps. The little blue star ones and all that. Huh. Well, we didn't come here before. But we didn't really miss all that much. Those and actually, you know, it's pretty good not getting a book early, because if you use the books before you get that perk, where it gives you an extra skill point, and it's a little bit of a waste. We should be close to Prim. Actually, we should pay a visit. 30 to 45 minutes. That's pretty decent. Never time did I just enjoy the geek time for myself, and girlfriend doesn't bother me. The geek time is the best part. Random Legion Centurion, gentlemen, your lives are worth nothing. Do they actually say that? That's it. That feels a little bit uncalled for. And welcome to the stream, Erebus, by the way. I grew up in during the 286 DOS days. I don't give a flying F about cables. That's fair. That's fair. I just like tidying things up, because that way I don't need to think about the things that are untidy. Because I think about things that are untidy. I look around and I see things that are untidy and I'm thinking about them. And then I'm like, I need to tidy them up. And then a year passes and I haven't tidied them up yet. But I will. That's Prim. The NCR still has their presence around here. But they didn't take over it. Colonel has OCD. I do have an OCD clone. That's a stupid joke. Don't worry. OCD, it's a guitar pedal. Stands for Overdrive Compulsive Disorder, I believe. And I have a clone for it. But it's not the original one. But I don't have OCD. Explain how you take 2 hours. Like, what do you start with? I start with... Well, do you want me to go with the whole process? Probably the longest I take is the cable management. It's probably the longest I take. I just make sure everything is properly, you know, tied up and all that, tidied up. The last time I built it was I built a computer was 2 hours work, yeah, and I had a help. But then again, maybe that's actually slowed it down, because you know how it is. I can't get up there. Just throw shit in the case and that's it. Well, you need to take the case off, and then you need to make sure every screw is in the right place. You need to take the screws out of the little packets. And by the time you're done with that, it's like 5 minutes are gone, because you've just been looking at the screws, you've been looking at the case. I mean, like, oh, look at the, there's like this little thing that allows me for the dust filters and all that. Hey.
I hear the NCR and the Kings.
You guys are terrible. Terrible.
That's good news.
No, it's terrible. You are not making it into the Let's Play. And then that's 5 minutes right there. And then you take the motherboard out and you look at the manual a little bit. You don't really read it, although you are probably going to need a part of it to see where some things go. But and then you take all the little cables and you take them out of their packets. And by the time that's done, that's not 5 minutes. Hey, it's the deputy.
Nobody knows who's gonna win, Legion or NCR. Might not.
You said that before. You are.
Here.
That's actually pretty important. Vicky and Vance. That reminds me, I never brought the... I don't remember seeing that on. I never brought the weapon that I got for them. Hey.
Those fiend junkies over at Vault 3 been taking some hits.
Yeah.
I say kill them all.
I did kill them all. Let me go grab, because I think I know exactly where I have it. Let me go to Goodsprings, grab the machine gun. What's your opinion of Wasteland 3 so far? I like it. I think it has some UI choices that are not particularly good, and it's also buggy as hell, apparently. I got some bugs, but not too many. And I wish it relied a little bit less on combat, to be honest. But, I'm having fun. It's long-winded. It's a long-winded game, which is surprising, honestly. It's like it takes a long time to get things done. You know what I mean? I think I left it over here. Yes, this is where I leave all my weapons. And Vance's 9mm submachine gun is one of those weapons. It's not mine, but... No bugs, says the Wasteland Drifter. Yeah, I have found some. Mostly, I found... This, when you enter an area and the name of the area stays up on screen, that's a famous one. Oh, don't bother cleaning hers all. Wait, which one are you referring to? He won't skip leg day. No, he won't. In my opinion, the performance doesn't improve if cable is directly over or locked tidy. No, it doesn't do anything for performance. That's right, Daywanka. And then if the chassis is closed and well ventilated, you won't see the rubble until it open it up to vacuum it. That's fair. That's fair enough. I don't know why I didn't notice that sign up there. Although it might be because I might have updated some of my mods. Hello. It's been a while.
What are you doing here? This is our casino, punk.
What? Punk? Are you... I don't understand anything. What happened? Are you deserters or what? I don't...
I like to think that we're prisoners of war that managed to escape before capture. I don't know how long it'll be before the Legion crosses the river, but sure as fuck I don't want to be wearing an NCR uniform when they get here.
Well, I didn't say that. Your turf, you say. I guess the news hasn't reached you yet. Prim has law again.
Fuck. We lose again. We heard Prim was ripe for the picking, so figured we could come here and shake down some of the suckers.
How did I miss this?
We weren't expecting a sheriff here. We're just trying to put as many miles from NCR as we can. We don't want to be anywhere near New Vegas when the Legion crosses the river.
Yeah, you said that. This is kind of funny. I probably have had this event ready to take place for a long, long time. But everywhere we go in the Wasteland, there's always somebody going, I hear Prim has a new sheriff. Things are going to be working well for them or something or other. It's like everybody hears that Prim has a new sheriff. But Layla over here, she doesn't. Yeah, that guy back there, he's ready to punch me. So, well, so that's it. You've resorted to robbing and raiding to solve your problems?
Our luck has gone south since we lost all of our money gambling in Vegas. We didn't go AWOL from duty to become...
I came here after.
But we've seen what the Legion does to people that survive.
I am using graphical overhauls, I think, yes.
Fighting starts. And we heard there may be some safety up in New Canaan.
Oh, really? Why not just turn yourselves in, though?
No fucking way. We're deserters now. The NCR isn't gonna throw us a ticker tape parade for going home.
Well, I imagine the NCR doesn't deal with deserters kindly.
Yeah. If we see the NCR, they'll be waiting for us with a bullet to the brain pan. So what are we supposed to do? Just run?
It would be safer to run and find some place to hide, yeah.
Maybe you're right. Come on, boys. Let's get the hell out of here before the law shows up.
Well, where's everybody, though? Ooh, I'm now idolized in Prim. I didn't even realize I wasn't. Renowned for your extensive support and goodwill, you are idolized by the community. Well, everybody left the hotel, though, except for the cowboy robot. Hey.
Always good to see you, partner. Anything
Partner?
I can help you with?
You're using what is it? I put RAM, CPU, and cooler on the motherboard, and I put the modular power supply unit and putting the cables in where they should be in the motherboard, cables on the GPU, and the rest. Yeah, the modular power supplies are a lot easier to deal with. They're pretty awesome. Yeah, I was just saying that, like, the process of building a computer, you just take everything out of the box and you look at the new shiny stuff and you smell it a little bit, and then you take it out of all the bags and all that, and then even the RAM, you look at it and just like, oh, look at the RAM, and like, it's 4 sticks or maybe it's 2 or whatever, and then you put it in and you're just like, and then you need to say every time you do something, and it's like, and then you put the CPU and you call somebody and be like, oh, do you want to see a CPU? Because, you know, nobody ever sees a CPU and nobody ever cares, but you bother them nonetheless, and you show them the CPU and look at that, it's got pins in it because it's a good one instead of the Intel ones that don't have pins in it. But then that one does, and then you put it in and it's like, there we go, and then you get the cooler, and then if it's a good cooler, you have a good time putting it in, and then if it isn't, then you're gonna have a bad time, but it still takes a bunch of time either way. Unless if it's water cooling, it's still a little bit less complicated, honestly, because you just put the radiator in and then you just sort of like put everything into the thing. It's just like, it takes time, you see. It's just like AMD fanboy. No, it's just pragmatic. It's not even, actually, at this point the prices are so out of whack that you probably get a better price on an Intel CPU, to be fair. If you come a week or so later, casino will reopen and you can gamble. I don't want to gamble. Thank you for the tip, though. I'm weird, says Harry. Whoever you're living with wonders what the hell you're doing with all the noises. Nah, they know exactly what I'm doing. So tell me about Vicky and Vance again.
You got it, partner. First things first. Fact is, Now, true, it was more like having lived by the gun. Perhaps. Or maybe they just... We'll never know for sure. You can put your eyes on the genuine death. Happy trail. Always good to see you, partner.
Yeah. Goodbye.
Happy trails, partner.
He doesn't say anything. So I may be able to put the gun in here somehow. Because I have the gun. But just figured that was a hidden quest or something. But I don't think I can do anything about that. Well, let's get out of here then. Let's get some Rose's famous casserole. Hey, Rose.
Welcome back. Good to see you again.
As always, the Venom casserole thing. I have one.
One's enough to make a helping.
Thank you very much.
See you.
Nice. That's. Do I have more than one? Because I think you can give. Yeah. I recommend Intel if you have cold house. Yeah. They're pretty power hungry. Yeah. Well, yeah. It depends on if you pay a lot of money as well. Because the cheaper ones are not necessarily very power hungry. They're also just not very fast either. You will in fact recommend the 10th series i5 6 core. Yeah, I hear the I hear that they're a pretty good price right now, the new i5s, in comparison to the AMD ones, because the prices are inflated, what with everything going on and all that. So mods are conflicting, I mean. It's weird I saw people returning the gun. I don't have a quest marker. Quest is not marked, so it's like it's really weird. I don't fully understand what that is. B1 Phantom, thank you for the follow, by the way. Pretty damn powerful. I've been watching reviews on the chip. It's an unmarked quest. Yeah, I know, but it's like it really doesn't go anywhere. Yeah. So nothing that we haven't seen down here yet, or already. Eddie has just found somebody, and I think we have also found some. Hey, don't shoot me! I'm just some fool with a fist, a power fist. Oh, it's the Jackal Gang members, as per usual. And there's 2 soundtracks going on at the same time. I swear, there's 2 soundtracks. I don't know. I think it might be that track that has 2 cellos going on. Come on, he says, as he turns into goop. Even I remember returning the gun myself years ago, playing with a million mods. Fallen COVID hasn't destroyed my PC building business. Yeah. Yeah, the business situation of things is just, that's the biggest problem, really. It's not about the prices that we have to pay. It's just that it's ruining a lot of people's lives. And a lot of people's, it's not even just about the business, it's just like, because there's other businesses that depend on that trade. It's not, it's the selling, and it's the supports and all that. It's just madness. The upheaval of everybody's lives, really. I don't understand why. Like, maybe I can go back and maybe I can't return the weapon because the casino wasn't being currently owned by the other people, or maybe I don't know. Just that there's so many little triggers that could prevent me from turning the weapon in. How did COVID ruin business? Because nobody is the business. Yeah, that's interesting. PC building business. Yeah, PC. Well, Amazon is getting a lot of customers in that department, but for small boutique shops is a different thing. Just build mining rig and hit that Ethereum hard now. That's probably the correct choice to do. Yes. Although there's other ways of gaining a lot of money as well. That one is just one way. If you have money to spend on an Ethereum rig, then... I'm on benefits living at home with mother right now, saying saving is slow, obviously, because I have to pay bills and rent and don't have much left after. Yeah. So every little bit counts. I think... Oh. These guys are good, not only because they give a lot of experience, but they have a thing for antidotes. Oh, the blood is actually quite heavy. I don't need it. I thought that was a person. No deal with Ethereum. I don't want to pay twice the money for an 8GB VRAM GPU. 3 months ago, when RX 580s were at 100... Did they actually get to 100? Man, I got super lucky. There's all the rat scorpions. So, wait.
Just as a warning, my covert bandaging skills are a little rusty.
Oh, don't worry about it. I just clicked on control by mistake. We have passed... Yeah, we've passed the end of... Oh, I didn't even realize. We've passed the end of the I-15. And now we have this whole line of work. Let's explore the bottom end. I say bottom end. The south end. South edge of the map. We've been here before, naturally, on our way to Nipton. They're selling for $250. Jesus Christ. The prices are ridiculous. Then again, they're selling for $250, but you only really buy those if you absolutely have to. They're not real prices. Because nobody's buying them at that price. I mean, the miners are buying them at that price, but they don't count. They're not people. I remember I bought a 480 5 years ago, which a 480 is basically a 580. I bought a 480 with secretly 8 gigabytes of VRAM, secretly.
Here we go.
It's a whole story. And I bought a 480 for $260 5 years ago, and I sold it to a cousin for $60 last year. I just sold it on a cheap because I might as well. And then I bought a Vega 56 2 years ago for $320, I think. No, $300. I can't even imagine how much the Vegas are going for. They're probably back to $500 if the 250 is at that price. Did you flash it? I didn't. I ended up not flashing it. I didn't ever need the... I never needed the VRAM. But because I only play at 1080p, so it doesn't matter. But I only found out about the 8 gigabyte VRAM when I finally got the Vega 56 as the upgrade, and I took the card out of the computer and I looked at the box. Took the 480 out of the computer and looked at the box and I thought, wait, there's a sticker where it says the VRAM. It's a sticker with 4 gigabytes. I took the sticker out and it said 8 gigabytes underneath, which means that because it was one of the early RX 480s, it was back when they had stock issues. And so mine was just a flashed 8 gigabyte that they sold it cheaper because they didn't have 4 gigabyte and they had to compete with the GTX 1060s. What do you want for it now? I'll buy it right now. It's in my cousin's computer, and he doesn't play anything. He does actually. He plays Minecraft, but he's not playing on that computer. So that computer basically never ever starts. Do you really need an RX 480? Oh, the Vega. No, the Vega is on my computer. No, it's working right now. This is running this game. I'm not gonna sell it. I mean, if I sold it, I would need to buy another one. So you need something. You need something. What do you want to play? What do you want to run? Depends. Shopping has gone down, at least in stores, but it's not COVID that hits hard on business in general. It's the COVID measures in place. Well, yeah. No, it's not the COVID measures, though. It's like I didn't need to have COVID measures here in Portugal to stop shopping. I immediately stopped shopping. The moment things started going, I'm like, I'm not getting into a restaurant ever again. It doesn't matter if it's forbidden or not, and it's true. The restaurants are working. I'm not getting in there, and you know, That's a lot of people think like I do, so it affects businesses. So it's COVID. It's not. The restrictions obviously affect things, but you can believe it. If things were worse, then it didn't matter if the restrictions were in place or not. People wouldn't be buying. Oh, got some mole rats. It's been a while since we saw these little buggers. And I know you. No, I don't. This is weird, isn't it? Did you turn that into green goo? My god, you are a freak. We have an objective down here. How? We're not even close to Nipton. No, we are close to Nipton, actually. Oh, I think I know what this is then. Do I? No, I do not. Right by Nipton, and you can see it down there. In fact, I have binoculars. I keep forgetting that I have binoculars. You see that over there? That's for a DLC. It's a very fun DLC that we're going to do eventually. In fact, we're going to do right before we finish the main quest line. It's going to be something. But that's not it. It's something else. You really think 99% think the same? No, it's not 99. It only needs to be 40%. If 40% people think like that, then 40% business goes down. That's the problem. It's not that it's like all the people think the same. It's just that there's enough people to make a difference and the business goes down. And on top of that, you also have to think what kind of people think like that, because the impact can be greater or lower depending on the type of client that is more susceptible to stay at home sort of like fear, you know what I mean? Like, you know, construction workers, they their business is necessarily all about, you know, getting out of the house and going to a place and not being confined in an office and that sort of stuff. They deal with a lot of people every day. What are you? Oh, so they, in my experience, construction workers tend to not be as apprehensive about getting the virus as other people necessarily. This is just, I'm just talking from my experience. I'm generalizing a little bit as well. So that means that businesses that cater to construction workers, for example, don't get as affected as businesses that cater, for example, for office workers, who are more susceptible to be afraid of catching the virus. So, you know, that's the other thing, and especially when you consider computer parts are for office workers. You know, it can be very offset, even the impact that it has. I think that DLC is overhyped. It's too silly for me. Yeah, I understand the silliness. I like the silliness. It's when I think back on it, because I played this game before, and when I think back on it, I don't like the fighting. I wish it didn't have any fighting. I wish the DLC. In fact, you know what? I'm gonna edit that DLC into no fighting. There's gonna be no fighting in that DLC, and the Let's Play is gonna be just the best parts of the DLC, which is just the dialogue. I feel it's very silly, for sure it is, but yeah, I wish they didn't have fighting. In fact, a lot of the DLCs have too much fighting. We have a shack.
Looks like break time's over.
There. Oh my god. What the heck? Where are we? Is that Nipton down there? That's Nipton. No, that's a drive-in. Nipton is over there. We can't see Nipton. I don't know. There's two locations. How do they get the locations down here to fit? Bradley's shack. Motorcycle. With goo pile. We can't even... Oh, it's a Jackal gang leader. I was going to say we can't even know who this person was. We can. The game tells us. Which is a good thing. And let's go into Bradley's shack. Okay. Okay. There's gonna be mines, isn't there? Like something really bad. Some ammunition. Wait. What is that? Lightweight metal armor. Oh, it's sort of stuck. It's not very lightweight. I'm over encumbered now. And a very easy first aid kit. With some pretty good stuff. I like that. And a BB gun. Gittonum. Wait. Glittonum. Welcome to the stream. It also depends on who company's customer's client is. Yeah, business to business tend to differ. Absolutely, absolutely. Silence is the way always to fall out. Not always. Not always. Just keep following this path. I know. I'm doing. It's a TARDIS shack, bigger inside. I didn't realize. I think, it could be. It could be. There are 6 locations in this area. So this lightweight metal armor is really bad. Hey, arcade. He doesn't want it.
Sure. Just don't treat me like a pack Brahmin, okay?
You need to never say that again. You're not as cute as Veronica. Sorry to say that. Also, give me your Raider Blaster armor. See? Much better looking. So, Raider Blaster armor. What do we have up here? Let me go up. Ooh, Mercenary Grenade Rifle. Yeah, it's nothing important. And I don't need the shotgun, because we get a shotgun, I believe. Do we get a shotgun? No, we do not. Do we? Unless, no. No, we don't get a shotgun out of that. Oh, and there's another thing as well. I didn't see your original comment, Jung. I saw it and it disappeared immediately. But that's another aspect as well. It's that client, businesses that cater to crowded people, that operate in crowded places are also going to be affected, like cinemas. I say cinemas, but I mean theaters. Cinema theaters. That's how it goes, right? So we got all these puddles over here. That new textures that I have are not really doing a very good job of hiding the edges of. And then we're still going south? No, we're not. We're going southeast. But still, like, this just keeps going. There was a crash vertibird and a nuke test site here. I know the nuke test site. What is this smoke? Oh, water. Nice water. Nope, bad water. We don't need to worry about that water, I don't think. Water. I am always very self-conscious when I say water. I blame it on Chris Fix. Because he says water. Soapy water. Can't compare population density in Nordic countries. The population is mainly centered in major cities. Yeah, it's kind of complicated. The statistics for... And it's the same here in Portugal, actually. But I don't know... I've not studied. I've not seen any studies or anything. The most impacted parts of the country are the ones that have the most spread out population. The north area of the country here in Portugal. The south part of the country that has populations more isolated from each other, but more densely packed. They're being less impacted than the north. And I can maybe imagine why, because people tend not to... Like, if the next village over is 50 kilometers away, you're gonna go to the next village over once every week or something. And that's probably enough for you to realize that you have symptoms or anything like that. Here in the north, it's just like you go to everywhere every time. It doesn't matter because it's like 10 kilometers away. And depending on who you are, obviously. And yeah, we're the north where I live is definitely being a lot more impacted. And I've seen people say that it is because it's more sort of evenly spread rather than more dense in certain areas. And we have house? I've never seen this style of house. Caesar's Legion safe house. Why is it like that? Also, it's got wallpaper on the outside. That might be the reason why I've never seen this style of house. Healing powder. Oh, right. Of course. Healing powder. I've never tried to drink the rushing water. Healing powder is really bad. We don't need to worry about that. There's another house. No, that's not a house. That's like... Oh my god, there's enemies for days. We're going south still. Well, still further. Southeast. South. I keep getting it turned... Oh. Okay. Okay. There's a lot of enemies over here. And fences. Authority glasses. Let me grab your authority glasses. Oh, there's ghouls. I sat on your authority glasses. Oh my god, there's so many authority glasses. Yes. Old nuclear test site. So the authority glasses were for people who sat down to watch the nuclear tests. Which I'm sure is a sure way of getting your eyes fried. I'm very injured right now. Because the... How many authority glasses do I have? I don't have that many. Because the radiation... You should never look into the explosion. They're different than normal sunglasses. I'm gonna have my authority glasses. I like those. I'm really injured. That did not go as easily as I thought it would go.
Here we go.
Oh, really? Do we? I don't know that we do. Let's see what we have over here. Just a bunch of chunks. Yeah, these ghouls tend to just have bottle caps for some reason. This one has a carton of cigarettes. And this one is still smoking. Not the cigarettes, mind you. Smoking from my punches. Psycho? So are we to believe... I was gonna say, are we to believe that the ghouls were created because of the nuclear tests? But in all likelihood, it was just that they either were trapped in here or something and succumbed to the radiation? Let's see what we have. They're shooting outside, but don't worry.
Nuclear waste disposal.
Really?
Pre-war, people figured there was so much desert in Nevada, you might as well turn
Turn it into what?
it into a big dumping ground.
Oh.
People didn't like it, but they weren't about to give up easy access to power, not with all the petroleum drying up.
There's a book here. Entry 1 in the Diary of Trash. What is that? What the heck is that? It's not here. Azar, welcome to the stream. Try Elex today a bit, and the dialogues make me yawn every time. Yes, it is really weird. The dialogue is not very good. It is really long-winded, a lot of it, and it's weirdly written. But it's the style of dialogue that they make. It's sort of weird. Above the safe house is the nuke test site, and not taste site. And a few meters away is a crushed vertibird. Vertibird. I will look into that. It tastes like cherries. In the 50s, there was a big thing. People came to Vegas to watch explosions, and there was also Miss Atomic Bomb. I have heard of this. I've heard of it. Anyone else had issues with Nexus today? Nope. Yeah. Oh, it's this. Dear Diary, I'm so done being confined in this human body. So today I moved into the shack at the abandoned test site. There should be enough radiation there to turn me into a ghoul. All around me this world is bleak and dreadful, Is it so wrong to want a body to match it? I wonder what color my skin will turn, and if I'll be able to find a good shade of lipstick to go with it. Probably not. God, everything is so miserable. Everything is really radioactive in here. In fact, I'm slowed down, and I'm not sure why. Entry 2. Also, there's a book over there. I've been in this shack for almost a week now. Nothing is happening. I'm so bored, and this shack is so hot, and it's totally ruining my hair. It's like so hard to find dye this color in the wasteland. This sucks. I want to be a ghoul now. I hate all this waiting. Life, ugh. Living is so overrated. Yeah, I'm a little bit over encumbered. Let's try to take care of that. You liked Elex. I did, but it's also important to note that there's a... When I'm playing a game on camera, I do an effort always to enjoy it, because I'm also performing to the viewer, right? So it's like it's very easy for somebody to enjoy. Well, it's not very easy, but it's very easy for somebody to not enjoy a game if you are not making an effort to like it. If the game isn't very good, you're not making an effort, and you're just not gonna, just gonna, I don't like it, I don't want to play it. You know what I mean? And I think that's the reason why a lot of people don't finish games, is because they don't make the effort to like the game, which is fair enough, it's totally fine. But because I'm doing a Let's Play, I do an effort to enjoy what there is to enjoy. And sometimes it's the dialogue is goofy and I like it because it's goofy. Other times it's the dialogue is not goofy and I like it because it isn't goofy. So it can be contradictory. I would say that Elex isn't a very good game. But I think it's better than Gothic 3. So, and I finished Gothic 3. I had to make an effort to finish Gothic 3. But I finished it, and I can't say I had to make an effort to finish Elex, but it's not very good. It's not a very good game. It's just, it's good. It's not very good. It's okay. It plays, and you finish it, and it's got like a whole storyline. I've seen a lot worse. I've enjoyed a lot worse. I just can't tolerate the combat, but damn, the dialogue is getting to me. Yeah. Yeah, and there were times where I laughed out loud at how bad the dialogue was. But I've seen worse. It's a shitty GTA clone. Elex? Oh, Cyberpunk, right. I heard so much bad stuff surrounding the representation of trans people and such. It all blew up and made me not want to buy it, and was looking forward to it. Yeah, I don't think they did a very good job. Yeah. From what I've seen, I've been watching Keith Ballard's Let's Play of Cyberpunk, and it just feels like it's the same old story. It feels like they didn't design a story. I was sort of apprehensive that would be the case. They didn't design a story for the setting. They made a story. It's like they didn't. It's like, well, I know it's not a very revolutionary thing to say, but it's not revolutionary. What's the word? It's not, it's not the freshest of takes, but it's like they didn't understand what Cyberpunk is supposed to be about, and they just made a John McClane movie. Wait, John McClane? Am I correct? I'm correct in that. Yes, John McClane, the Die Hard dude, right? That's the one. I don't mean the other one. What's the one? John Cash? The one with... Freaking hell, I miss all the names. The one with the actor. The one with the actor that shows up in Cyberpunk. Who is he? Who's the actor that... Hey, Die Hard is so cool. Die Hard is cool, yeah, but like what I mean is, I like Die Hard. Well, the first one, anyway. But the point is, you make it that story. That story fits anywhere. If you want to shoehorn that story of Die Hard into any setting, it will work. Well, maybe not so much in like medieval fantasy stuff, but most of the time it will work. The problem is when you're making a Cyberpunk game or any genre, it's like making a Star Wars movie and forgetting that you're in space. Like, you can tell any story in a Star Wars setting, but if you're not taking advantage of the Star Wars setting, then does that really matter? Is that really something you want to do? And for the Cyberpunk genre, it's the same. Well, the genre, but in that case, it's specifically the Keanu Reeves. Thank you very much. That's what I'm saying. Keanu Reeves has a Cyberpunk movie that I learned about recently. What is he called? Johnny Mnemonic. I believe Johnny Mnemonic, I believe, is the name of the movie. Either way, the point is, they didn't understand the setting, and they didn't care for it. and the representation of trans people, and also the weird gender dynamics that the Cyberpunk has. They're just all wrong. They're all weird. For me, Cyberpunk as a genre is always going to be, for me personally, always going to be influenced by Ghost in the Shell. And Ghost in the Shell has a lot of limitations in regards to storytelling and in regards to just, it is what it is. But for me, it influences the way I see the setting. And it's just... And I'm not talking about the movie, mind you. I am talking about the movie, not the one with Scarlett Johansson. I'm talking about the anime. Then you have 142 videos on Elex. You 100%ed it. I don't know if I 100%ed it. I did most of the quests. Yeah. I was to most of the places. And I killed most of the monsters. But yeah, that's about as much as the game has for you. You divide that by 30 minutes, so that's like 70 hours of game. I think we have similar tastes in RPG, so it's weird that I'm not being able to... No, don't think... I have games that... I have Let's Plays of games that are really bad. And I usually finish all of my Let's Plays. Yeah, I have finished a lot of games that are really bad. So don't think my Let's Plays are endorsements. And oftentimes they're not. No, not oftentimes, but sometimes they're not. Sometimes I finish Let's Plays and I'm like, this game sucks. Did I say that ever? No, not like that. I never said it like that. I have ragged on games at the end of the Let's Play. I usually rag on games during the Let's Play, though. The Tokyo areas in Deus Ex were cool, right? That's also I always felt that those were really well done, and those are the best areas for me in the new Deus Ex games as well. But those are the most memorable. The Tokyo areas in the first Deus Ex. Witcher is better. The thing with Witcher, though, is that Witcher works, I think, because it's such a out of tradition. It's not a very traditional setting in regards to even fantasy storytelling. So they had to make an effort. I think, and also because they had a main character that they had to tell a story of. They couldn't just half-ass it, which I think they half-assed Cyberpunk. And which, judging by the rumors that they... Thank you for the follow, by the way, Cuckoo. And welcome to the stream. Judging by the rumors that they basically restarted development 3 times or something during development, it probably makes sense that they would half-ass it. If I know that happens to me when I'm working on a website, because I'm a web developer. And if I'm working on a website and I have to restart it from the beginning, I will half-ass the second attempt. Sometimes I won't, but it depends. Because usually when I'm restarting, it's not because I found a better way to do it. It's because the client changed what they wanted, and now it's going to be bad. The Witcher 3 is boring. I think The Witcher 3 has too much combat. And if you're... It's interesting, because if you're looking for a game that has... what games do you usually play on stream, by the way, Cuckoo's asking? Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic 2, I'm playing right now, and Fallout New Vegas. Those are the 2 games that I'm playing right now on stream. Sometimes one, sometimes the other. You were making an unfiltered opinion on Elex. What would your honest opinion be? Asks Azor. It's a $20 game that if you like open world games and if you can bear the combat, it's a fun game. It's got fun exploration, but if you don't like the dialogue, just skip it. It doesn't really matter all that much. The storyline is uninteresting, and if you find some side characters that you like, then hang on in there and enjoy their dialogue. But some dialogue doesn't matter, and you shouldn't feel obligated to listen to all the dialogue. But the exploration I found was fun, and if you buy it for $20, it's worth the price, I feel. I don't know what I was talking about before, but anyway. 1987 version of Sid Meier's Pirate. I have the 2004, and that was a lot of fun. I never played the original one. I think also it was rushed out because fans were complaining, so they didn't finish it. I think that's just an excuse. Fans had been complaining since the beginning, and another year of development wouldn't have fixed that game. I think that was rushed because it was a failure of management. The Witcher 3 is a success of management, I feel, because it's cohesive. It feels like it has a direction. It doesn't have major design flaws. I think that despite all the things that we know about CD Projekt Red, that they did a good job in terms of managing the team of The Witcher 3. But I don't think they did that in Cyberpunk, from what I can tell. My canon is everyone, if it's everyone's canon, says Jung. I've played both. I have around 600 hours in the 2004 version. Yeah, that's such a fun game. Azor says maybe he's tired today, but it really felt to me like the dialogue in the first area in Elex is subpar. Yes, you're not wrong in that. You're absolutely right in that. It's not a very well written game. It's just written to be there, and it's voice acted to be voice acted. Yeah. How many hours do you have in CK3? 13 hours. I checked earlier today. I have 13 hours in CK3. Reshade is in Deus Ex Human Revolution. Really should use it from now on. Oh, right. I need to check that out. Thank you. I don't know if I ask what your criteria for choosing a game for Let's Play is. Usually is if I like the game enough, or I like how it looks, if I haven't played it. But if I like the game enough to finish it and enjoy it to the end. And, like, if that is the case, then I'm like, I want to do a Let's Play of this game. And but then there's another criteria, which is, hey, J7, welcome to the stream. There's another criteria, because there are some games that are very, very difficult to do Let's Plays of. Like, for example, Fallout New Vegas. Very difficult. You need to do a lot of editing. Not just because I ramble in the middle, but also because it's an open world game, and half of it doesn't make any sense if you're just going to make it the 30-minute episode every time. It's just, there are going to be episodes where you're just going to manage your inventory or just going to go around lost. So you need a lot of editing. So there's some games that are harder to do Let's Plays of than others. And those get cut off a lot of the time. Like, for example, somebody mentioned earlier... No, nobody mentioned earlier. What was the name? Kenshin. Kenshi? Potentially one of those. Kenshi, I believe, is a game that I wanted to do a Let's Play of, but I don't know how to do a Let's Play of that game. A Let's Play that has a beginning and an end, you know? So, I didn't do it. I like it because it's simple enough for you to have to use your imagination to make up your story, though I wish the story wasn't there. The main story, I mean. Oh yeah, the main story always felt a little bit, meh, just go away. I want a sandbox. I love all the Assassin's Creed games. No, Odyssey isn't. That doesn't count. My favorite is Rogue, Assassin's Creed 1 and 3. I liked. My favorite is probably Brotherhood. It's the one that I enjoyed the most from my memory, but I have only played it the one time, and it had some really cheesy moments that I played up until Black Flag, I think, and then I didn't play again. Kenshi is super fun, says Ghostface. Yeah, a lot of... Actually, from what I can tell, it's fun, but it's just I don't know how to do a Let's Play of that. Unless I do it like I do on stream, because I can edit. I can just play it on stream and then edit it all. If I do a 3-hour stream where I only get like a 20-minute episode out of a 3-hour stream, that doesn't matter. It's all good. I want to do a playthrough of Outward, but that's another game that I didn't particularly enjoy all that much, although I had some fun with it, because I was doing it with Bumpy. But I don't know how to feel about the game. Some people love it, others hate it. Yes, that is how they... Except for me, I don't hate it, but I also don't love it. I don't think it's a good game, but I don't think it's a bad game. It just needs polishing. That game is just the typical game where every system needs to be polished and reiterated on. Every single system. There's nothing that works good. But there's also nothing that works bad, and the ideas are interesting. I'm talking about Outward. I have a Let's Play on my YouTube channel, says Ghostface, and I had to quit because my PC got a virus. That's something that I need to be very careful about. And not just viruses. The last time I had to reinstall my Windows was because I configured my sound card weirdly, and the Windows wouldn't recognize it properly. It would work on other operating systems, and I installed Windows like a side-loaded Windows, and it would work, just not on my install Windows. So I had to reinstall it. I couldn't even restore a backup because I don't do backups like that. So, oh my god, desire. The beginning is really grindy, so I like the desire to restart. Oh, for the beginning for Ghostfaces. You're talking about, oh, Kenshi, yeah. Didn't know you had Souls game on it. Yeah, I have a lot of fun with the Dark Souls. I played I played all the Dark Souls 1, 2, and 3 they are in one way or another. They are in my YouTube channel. So, and I think some of them are my first attempt. They just don't understand the mechanics. Yeah, that does sound about right as well, Jung. You had to reinstall Windows only for sound card. Well, it wasn't the sound card itself. It was the configurations for the sound that were screwed up. Because I can explain, but let's see. You should try Neo. Nah. I've seen Neo and it, like, maybe it's good, but it's too grindy, too samey, too many reused assets, and it's not good for a Let's Play. It might be good for playing, but I grow bored very fast. I grew bored of freaking Automata, of what's it called? Nier Automata or whatever. Like, it was good, but like it's to say it's very grindy, and it's just like, I wish games were less grindy. I'll play Dark Souls. Dark Souls is a fantastic game. I'll play Kenshi. I'll beat Sekiro. I've never played Sekiro, and I don't think I will, because I don't like the pairing in Dark Souls. And it's not that it's the same in Sekiro, but yeah, I think it's a game made for people who like the pairing in Dark Souls. Did you know to keep your house, all you had to do was give a bandage to a guy on the beach? For what? What are you referring to, Jung? I don't remember what I was saying. Believe me, I thought the same. But combat's so addictive, and boss is so fun. Of Neo, yeah. I mean, that's the thing. Sometimes you play the game and it's like, wow, this is great. And other time, like, it's not just about seeing how the game plays. You need to play it yourself to enjoy it. But I don't know. The thing, as a Let's Player, you sort of need to have an idea that you're gonna enjoy it, and you're gonna be able to make something out of it when you start playing a game. Have you played Neo Scavenger? Ghostface. Neo Scavenger is one of my favorite RPGs of all time. Neo Scavenger 2 is being made. The developer actually contacted me about getting an early build, but they're early in development. No, it's not Neo Scavenger 2. It's, they have another name for it. And it's a sequel. Neo Scavenger is amazing, and it is my very first Let's Play. My very first video on YouTube is a Neo Scavenger Let's Play. And if you go back and watch it, you are not gonna like it. Because well, if you go back and watch it, you'll see why you are not going to like it. But Neo Scavenger is amazing. Astronauts, that's the one. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for correcting me there. Never got into Dark Souls games, seems way too grindy. It isn't grindy, it's just difficult. There's a lot of combat, but that's the point. That you're there to fight. You're not really there to get to the end. But it is difficult. Bloodborne is my favorite from Software, from Sekiro. I really wanted to play Bloodborne. Did I mention before? I don't think I ever did on camera. I've mentioned this before to other people, but I'll tell you. I'll let you in on a secret. Don't remind me of Nier. You never finished. Jung gave me Nier. Jung, the amazing pal that he is, gave me Nier Automata. Fantastic. But I played it like 3 or 4 times on stream, but then I didn't finish it. It was installed for a long while, and then I reinstalled Windows. It's not a genre for everyone. It's coming out. Astronauts. Dan is giving you a key? Yes. It's actually not Dan. It's it's somebody else. I don't remember the name, but Dan is working with somebody else for marketing. Souls game are only grinding if you want to be over leveled. That's also true, Azor. But the thing is, they can come across as grindy to people who are not used to the style of combat that it has, because it is very much about the combat. It's not about the fighting. Have you played Jade Empire? Donaldson asks. I have not. I've not played Jade Empire, and that's probably the only franchise that I didn't play of BioWare. You should give Grom a chance, says Harry. I do not know Grom. Let me write that down. So, what I was going to say is Bloodborne. I really want to play Bloodborne, right? I really want to play Demon Souls. I want to play Death Stranding. I want to play The Last of Us. I want to play... What is the name of the thing? There's another game that I want to play, right? So here's me all throughout 2020 being like, I'm saving up money. I'm saving up my money. I'm saving my money. Sim 4. I do have Sims 4, but I don't have the expansions. I like Sims 3 better. Bloodborne might come to PC. That's good. That's good. But there's other games that I want to play. So I need a console for that. You probably a PlayStation, but I need a console. So I'm like, I'm saving my money. As soon as I hear the new consoles are coming out, I'm like, I'm probably gonna buy one. I don't know which one I'm gonna buy. The Xbox Series. I get the console name right. The Xbox Series is looking pretty good with their pass and whatnot. I'm really opposed to subscriptions though. So, but still, you know, I'm considering. I'm saving up money. You know what I mean? So I'm like, I might even buy both of the consoles. Right? And I'm like November or something. I'm like, I'm gonna buy a console. I'm gonna buy a console. I'm like, I'm gonna buy a console. And then the prices of the games are ridiculous. The games on consoles are so expensive. Everything is at least $40. And that's if you're lucky. Usually it's more. And I'm like, I'm not paying that much. So what do I end up doing? Which console do I end up buying? I don't buy any of them. What I do instead is I buy a guitar. Another guitar. I had already another guitar. But I buy this beauty over here. Look at this thing. Look at this thing. Huh? I buy this thing, 7-string guitar, and I don't get a console. Because this thing, if I want to sell it later, I sell it for basically the same price because this thing doesn't depreciate. It is so pretty. It's actually matte. It's not very shiny. It doesn't come across very shiny on the camera. But it's such a lovely guitar. Such a lovely guitar. So I buy it. Where's my old one? My old one is over there. I have others, but because I needed a 7-string, and these are more expensive, and this is pretty decent. So I bought it, and I didn't buy a console. That's what you should do if you're wondering which console to buy. Buy yourself an electric guitar. So that's the story of me not playing Bloodborne. That's the story of why I'm not going to play Bloodborne. Bloodborne. Why, sure, sooner or later, Sony games will start coming to PC. Horizon Zero Dawn, PS4 exclusive, is on PC. The trend, yeah, that's possible. That's possible. And now, recently, I also bought this. Although it's not as pretty. Look at this. Let me put this out of the way. It's not as pretty because it's not green, but it's a bass guitar. And it's a 5-string, and it's really, really good for the price. So I bought it used. But that's the thing, you buy used stuff. You sell it for the same price 2 years in a row, 2 years later. It's amazing. Still, that's the story. Should have gone for 8 strings. Jung. I should not. 8 strings is too much. I'll buy a guitar too. I don't know a single thing about guitars. Trying to put the chair properly. It works. We're good. It's black like Metallist Soul. Yeah, it's just black. Black stuff is not as fun. Because it's, it doesn't show off as much. But that's for practice in recording, so it's not. It's my first bass guitar. I love your room setup. Those things are sound canceling boards. That's a good question, Azor. Those are sound treatment plants. Not plants. Sound treatment panels. I went to Leroy Merlin, and I bought, these cost like $5 each. And I bought 8 of them. And then the thing that you see is not actually a wall. It's a wall that I made out of floor paneling with just some boards. And it cost me like $30 each on material. Yeah, more or less. And just made them, glued everything together and just put it all up. So the room, because the room is bigger. You can see right over here. That's my wardrobe back there. I got my bed. You can see the bed over here a little bit. So it's a little bit bigger. And I need those panels, so so it works a little bit better for sound. Even though I have this amazing microphone. This microphone is so good. I love it. It's an SM7B, and it costs a bunch of money. So that's the story. At least the guitar is a nice accessory. I wouldn't even touch a console since I'm strictly a PC gamer, right? And the thing about guitar, the way I learned how to play guitar, I borrowed my cousin's acoustic guitar for a summer. And it was the summer that The Witcher 1 came out. And my computer took forever to do those loading screens. It was easily a minute, and usually more. And The Witcher 1 has a bunch of loading screens. When you reload if you die, or when you change the area and all that. So I had the acoustic guitar right next to me as I was playing the game. And so I'd pick it up every loading screen. And I swear to you that playing that game 2 or 3 times, it taught me a lot about guitar. And that's how I learned about guitar. And then I got myself an electric guitar so I could play the proper stuff, you know. There's a lot of skills that transfer, even though I'm basically self-taught. I did have lessons, but just more or less to sort of pave over the little things that I might have missed and all that. So, what are we doing? Oh yeah, we're trying to get our inventory or our weight down. Food, everything is just, I'm bad. You are over encumbered. Your face is over encumbered. You guys just threw all the questions at me all of a sudden. I don't even have Sunset Sarsaparilla. Purified water, probably. Brahmin steak. 122 for Brahmin steak. Pork and beans. Pork and beans. Okay, then purified water. Gonna need another one. And then sleep. I can probably. Okay, we're good on the inventory weight. Let's remove consoles. I'm mainly PC now. I used to play an Xbox 360 before mine red ringed on me. When the controller only have the controller until recently that I used only PC for certain games. That's I use an Xbox 360 controller as well. Didn't let me keybind and stuff like that. Yeah. I got it when the 360 first came out. Yeah, those are the ones that got the red ring more than anything. That's another thing. It's like you're buying the whole console if it breaks or if it breaks, because the warranty just lasts for 2 years. That's not enough. Most of my PC parts have 3 to 5 year warranties, and that's the individual parts. And I know how to fix them, and they're not gonna last that long. I'm not gonna want them for that long. But a console, you want them for that long, and the warranty is only 2 years, and that's if you're lucky and you live in the EU. Because if you live elsewhere, you might even not have the 2 years. Consoles are just bad PCs. Let's admit it, says Azor. Yeah. It's just that they're more focused, so they allow for a different type of gaming experience. The new ones are good, though. I feel that any console that has a hard disk, and that's the problem. It's like the loading screens are just ridiculous, even on the PS3, let alone on the PS4. No, is it? Yeah, I'm not. Yeah, right. The new one is the PS5, right? I mean, the last couple of generations have had bad loading screens. There's no justification for that. That's how they get super optimized games. Yeah, but you don't really need super optimized games. The only reason why they make their games very optimized is because they can't, like, it's very expensive to optimize a game like that. You know what I mean? Like on PC, we like, it's kind of it's a weird thing. It's a weird thing about the optimization of games, because on the one hand, it's really good, right? Because you're using a lot of your old hardware to do good things. You know, it's the same hardware as always. You just make it look prettier. That's a good thing. But on PC, what ends up happening is that the gaming is just not as dominated by how good it looks. You know what I mean? It's certainly if you're not playing AAA games, you don't really care how good it looks. It's just, do you like the game? Then yeah, you play it. Especially like if you're playing RPGs, you get Disco Elysium, or you get Wasteland 3. I mean, Wasteland 3 looks really good, but you get like Path of Exile or Pillars of Eternity, whatever game. Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter, the graphics. You're just in there for the gameplay. And it didn't used to always be like that. I very, very much distinctly remember back in the middle of the 2000s, the first decade of the century. Yeah, people would be like, "Oh, graphics don't matter," but they did. They don't matter now. They did back then. It's just Yeah. With the 17 subs, YouTube doesn't pay me. Yeah, they still have that thing where it's 100 subs that you need. That's brutal. YouTube is weird. I'm very, very lucky to have started when I started. Even though I started already late, but I'm very, very lucky. Yeah. 1,000 subs! My god, they're crazy. They are out of their minds. And then you need the other thing, which is the view time as well. But not gaming right now due to bad hardware, yeah. Path of Exile, also thanks for remembering me. No games releasing in January, so I'm gonna go for another Path of Exile League with the reach 1,000 hours on it soon, says Azor. Have fun. Good luck. I really want to play Path of Exile as well. But don't have time. I might do it on stream and do the editing after. When I finish Fallout New Vegas. I have one series I had to stop because of the bad hardware. Yeah. And also, Nikola Tesla and you... Oh. A hunting shotgun. A very good condition hunting shotgun. Nikola Tesla and you is what I need, though. If I can find it. There it is. So, the inventory is taken care of. We really need to get a move on. There's a person called Trash in here, and there's the third diary. I don't think it worked. Also, can I take your armor? Because I can fix my armor with it. No, I can't. I'll never understand why this thing can be repaired with sunglasses. I think it's because it's like a unique weapon and they forgot about it or something. Either way, let's see that diary entry. That girl here is a reference to a zombie movie character. I can't remember. Trash. Yeah, I don't remember. But I post music videos of a certain character I love right now until then. The vlogs at times. Colonel subs are my subs, says Jung. I can't confirm or deny. The next Path of Exile League starts in January the 14th. Problem is, if you enjoy it just a bit, you will get addicted. I know what it is to get addicted to an RPG. I am very much a big fan of Diablo 2. I played a lot of it, like a lot of it. Diablo 4 has to be very good to win me over Path of Exile, says Azor. Yeah, I don't expect it to be very good. The problem with I was playing GTA 5 with Keith Ballard and the crew yesterday. And we were talking about the impact that microtransactions have on the design of that particular game. And I think any game is like that. The incentive to innovate, the incentive to put new things into the game, in any game that has microtransactions, will always be funneled towards microtransactions and towards microtransactions-oriented content in regards to like game modes that are for microtransactions or gameplay activities or gameplay even styles. The reason why a game like Fortnite sells so many microtransactions is because it's third person. If you didn't see your character, you wouldn't, want to buy as much of the skins and all that as you do in Fortnite. So I like, if Diablo 4 doesn't have microtransactions, then yeah, maybe it's gonna be a good game. But I can promise you right now, if it does, which it probably will, because it's Blizzard, and yes, if it does, then it's gonna be a bad game. And I promise you right now, because they're just gonna design with that in mind. They're gonna be the best. They're gonna make the best microtransaction-oriented game. It doesn't matter, because that style of game design is not oriented towards it. Dungeon crawlers aren't about microtransactions. They're an old style of game. If you pick up Overwatch, they're a relatively new style of game. And they're not only are they a new style of game, even though it's it's still basically Counter-Strike in a lot of aspects, but it's not really. It's more akin to Dota than it is to Counter-Strike in a lot of aspects, Overwatch. So you have room to improve and room to, when I say improve, you have room to change the gameplay on an Overwatch without betraying the original design, because the original design is relatively new. Diablo is not like that. If you change it, and you will have to change it to have microtransactions, then you're going to betray the original design, because the original design is 40 years old. It's as simple as that. She's a reference to a character trashing The Return of the Living Dead. I have never seen that movie, although it is a very famous movie, because I've heard it many times. My advice to Colonel is to start his Path of Exile playthrough and avoid Azor. And avoid it, Azor. Yeah. Blizzard can't be trusted nowadays. Diablo 4 might be their last hurrah, I guess. Nah, I think it's just going to be more of the same. There's not going to be a hurrah there. It's just going to be the same continuing things. I mean, we have all been there learning Path of Exile is stuff, but you can learn it. You will love the game. I know the game. I like it. It's just that I want to do a Let's Play of it because of the storytelling. And I think that there's a lot of there to make a nice, interesting Let's Play, edited Let's Play, that allows for somebody to watch and enjoy watching, even though they might be playing themselves Path of Exile, but it just, either because they haven't engaged with the storyline, or because they skip some bits, or because they just a different build and different playstyle and all that. Loki says, I hate that style. Yeah, it's a very old style, though. It's like, if you're gonna make something different, then it's gonna be obvious. No, you know? It's like, I don't know if you ever played, or if you ever seen anything about Warhammer Dawn of War 2, and it's a game that I liked, but I didn't go in expecting it to be a strategy game. And Warhammer Dawn of War is a strategy game. Warhammer Dawn of War 2 isn't. It's a tactical game. It's more akin to perhaps Commandos than it is to StarCraft or Warcraft. And it's the sequel to a strategy game, a very well-acclaimed strategy game. And the game developer, the game lead, was that dude that made Diablo 3. I don't remember. Wilson? Owen Wilson? I don't remember the name. But either way, it wasn't the same person. But it's just... Anyway, people didn't like Dawn of War 2 because it was very different from a normal strategy game, because they didn't go in expecting... rightfully so, they didn't go in expecting a tactical game. It was they wanted a strategy game, and it wasn't. Best freemium MMO is Dungeons & Dragons Online, says Harry. You just pay to get new areas and quests. He will never learn it. I will play it, but I will not learn it. That is very much how it works. I enjoy the story on my first time I played, but every time a new league starts, everyone skips it, and it gets to the end game as fast as you can. Absolutely. It's just that sometimes it's fun to have a different person have a take on it, even if you know the story already, because there's different perspectives that can. I enjoy going back to stories that I know. Microtransactions suck, just not my thing. Yeah, yeah, absolutely. I'm definitely there with you, as well as on the MMO. Solo self-fund for Colonel. SSF. I don't know what that is. Want to become famous? Do you want to become famous? I want to become famous. Everything I learned about tricks and hidden stuff from friends in Wiki. Famous! You want to become famous? Let's continue. Let's see what we are doing here. Dear Diary. Good news, Diary. I think it's finally starting to happen. Okay, so I do feel like totally miserable. What else is new? Haha. And my skin is starting to peel off. But I'm pretty sure that this is the first step. Oh, and my hair. I finally got it just the way I like it. And now it starts coming out. Why does ghoulification have to be so unfair? Yeah, well, I'm taking your stuff. So, ooh, also, my radiation, as everybody probably could see coming, is not feeling too good. I have some cave fungus that can help a little bit. Not sure if it will, but let's find out. Let's go back. 4 radiation in there. They were testing it on that just radiation area, radioactive materials. Double space. There's a double space there. Radiation area, double space, radioactive materials. This is a mod that adds that good quality. I heard that. I know you have that out. That adds that good quality. Whatever that is. Billboard. Oh, this is not going to end well. Well, it did. These guys are everywhere. Why? Oh, hi. And because I ate, my health is good. Good stuff. Still radioactive down here. And there's another marker over there. Southeast, let me guess. Yes, I'm good now at knowing the difference between southeast and south. This test site is the same location as the real one, says Harry. Nice. SSF is no trading. Single. I mean, there. Oh, single self-founded. I see what you mean. Right. I didn't know that was a thing. I mean, are the bots spamming ever worth it at the end of the month? Nah. The bots are a symptom of other. It's kind of complicated. So basically, what happens is that YouTubers or streamers will get emails from people who have bots. Basically, the people who have the bots that you're showing over here. There's people who develop these bots or companies. There's even companies that make them, and they basically get in touch with the creators by email or by other things. And in this case, it's specifically by spamming the chats instead of sending an email, and they will get in touch with the creators to, basically pay for subscriptions, pay for follows, pay for likes, for all that sort of stuff. And for YouTube, it's for views and all that. And all of that is against terms of services. You can get your channel, removed, and you can even be prosecuted if they wanted to, which they don't. But still, you can basically lose everything. And for zero profit, because none of it works. And it's just completely these companies preying on the creators. And if you see, every time you see a comment on YouTube being like, hey, come and check out my channel, unless it's like a very, very specific type. There's some people who comment and spread their channel links. But if it's something that's clearly obviously a spam link or a spam comment, then it's just the people paying money to people to make advertisement through there, which is just wasting their money, really. Best build so far. Best build is to go for traps and mines in Path of Exile. I did Cyclone last league. What? How was the graphic? Oh, I didn't see any reference. That's a lot of Path of Exile thing. My radiation is not looking good, but we have a lot of enemies down here. And what is it? What kind of enemies is there? It looks like a robot. It looked like a Mr. Gutsy. Oh my god, it's not a robot. It's all the robots. I have power armor. I'm very good at this, and I don't use VATS. You died. I can't see anything. Hardened sentry bot. No. Soften that sentry bot. They're all hardened. Why are they hardened? Murder. Don't kill my companions. Arcade Cannon is feeling good. No, it won't. You are lying. What is that? That's a vertibird. Wait, there's a ghoul in here as well? Wait, where the heck is the ghoul that you just shot? I heard that. I don't know. What I do know is that we took a bunch of damage there. Let's take Rat away. I didn't need the Rat X, but we can pretend that we do. Oh, there's the ghoul. We'll never use Rat X ever because our power armor protects us from most of the radiation. So... Oh, I don't need that. I don't need their stuff, is what I mean. We just have a bunch of robots in here. Well, that's good enough. With flamers and missile packs. And a vertibird. A vertibird, famously being the best transportation method, or most well-known transportation method, for the Enclave in Fallout 2. The Enclave was introduced in Fallout 2. And there's also a crashed vertibird in Fallout 2 in Klamath, I believe it was. It's the crashed vertibird. Did I kill you in here? You seem a little bit too stretched for me. Oh, look at that! A plastic skeleton!
A vertibird. Interesting.
It's a plastic skeleton.
It's been a long time since I've seen one of these.
I only noticed Colonel Cameron is in front of his HP after all these streams. Yes, I am. It is. It's bad. It's in front of a lot of things. I am just a bad thing. Where are they hard? Hard. We all know that vertibirds crash easily from Fallout 4. We don't know that from Fallout 4, though. Fallout 4 doesn't teach us anything. The pilot from the crashed vertibird in Fallout 2 is now in Novak. It is. It's, I don't remember her name, though. It's kind of it's a really fun thing. I like that a lot. You should check out Flashpoint 9.0. What in the world is that? It's a Flash player emulator. Oh, yeah. I have Flash installed on a local thing. 9.0. I can play Flash through Media Player Classic. It needs a mod for double clicks to work, but it works. You could do a series on YouTube. Colonel tries out bad games, and the first game would be Fallout 76. That sounds like a plan, actually. I would be. It wouldn't last for more than 30 minutes. That game drives me up the wall. It wouldn't work after the 31st. Really? I thought it was already the 31st. Oh, you mean? No. The one on Media Player Classic works on local. It's local. It's like an isolated instance of Flash. It's like even an old version. It's weird. It doesn't have connection to the internet. It's all Media Player Classic is like a whole thing. You could do a series. Adobe pushed out a patch to disable it. Yeah, I don't get patches from Adobe. Haven't gotten anything from Adobe since last I updated Photoshop, and I then unupdated it because I pay for Photoshop, but I crack it because Adobe is out of their minds. Just that's the justification. Yes, you literally get sick with the field of view, but they put on Fallout 76. It's a major win if you don't get vomits after flying. My problem is the sound design. That's my first obstacle with that game, is the sound design of Fallout 76. When was that?
Huh. Good question. Must have been in a book.
Must it? A Tesla beacon. No, actually, Tesla Beaton prototype. Well, we don't use weapons. And all the naked people that were driving the vertibird crashed down, and then their flesh stripped away. Definitely not plastic skeletons. It's a crashed vertibird. Speaking of which, do you want some of my ammo?
Sure. Just don't treat me like a pack Brahmin, okay?
You always say that. I will not include that in the Let's Play anymore. You terrible person. Terrible. Terrible. Not giving him a nuke. Or grenades. Or explosives. Yeah, we're good. The weapon is nice. I bet it is. But this is an unarmed playthrough. I'm not using weapons. So, is that another robot in there? Or is that another ghoul? There's another location up there. Let's get this ghoul first. I think it's a ghoul. And the sun.
Break time's over.
The sun is falling. Setting is probably the correct term. Radiation. Because it's these guys. It's the trooper ghouls. We got these when we came here. Oh my god. What in the world? We got these when we came down here to save. I don't remember this. He's using the weapon. He's using that weapon that's big that we just saw. Well, good luck to him. But yeah, who was it? I don't remember. Enders, I think it was. We came down south almost to Cottonwood Cove to save him for the cons. And what is this? A couple of old houses. A lot of friendlies. Possibly Legion? Or cows. It is the latter. Matthews Animal Husbandry Farm. Well, I don't know if Matthews is around. Oh yeah, there's a lot of big horners and whatnot. You guys are okay with me being here? Because if not, you're gonna die. They're malnourished. Torn Diary page number 1. That is a hard to spot page. Dear Diary. There's a lot of diaries down here as well. Mom and Dad went into the NCR camp nearby to trade for supplies, but they haven't come back yet. I hope nothing bad has happened to them. NCR camp nearby. Also see a cattle prod over there. Right there. Cattle prod. It might be a unique weapon. I'm gonna take it. It's a fun weapon to use in Fallout 2, I believe. No, is it Fallout Tactics? So these bigorners are clearly domesticated, because they don't attack me on sight like every other one does. I hear a lot of fighting going on. What the heck? Oh no, it's these little things. They're the scaled down Brahmin. Ooh, another one of these. My God, how many Wasteland Survival guys are there? I don't even know where my skill is at right now. 60. You know what? That's pretty good, actually. We have page 3, so we missed page 2. Let's find out if we can find it. I hate being all alone. I want my mom and dad back, but I can't have them back because I killed them. I didn't want to kill them, but I had to kill them. Otherwise, they would have eaten me. I hope the animals don't eat me. Can animals become ghouls? Oh, wait. The nearest NCR camp. I see. So the troopers are NCRs. That's why their vests are familiar. Their vestments. And their mom and dad went into the camp, became ghouls, and then came back for dinner. As in, for the eating situation. And, there's more stuff down here. And that's why the killing happened. Ooh, page 2 is over here. We have... Oh, it's not sorted normally. I took a chance today and left the animals alone to go look for Mom and Dad. I found them in the camp. They had become horrible feral ghouls. I didn't know what to do. They came at me so fast. Oh God, what have I done? I'm not a big fan of the ghouls... the feral ghouls existing. I wish they didn't. Because it's mostly... Oh, page 4 over here. A plastic skeleton over here. I wonder if that means anything. Maybe it's the plastic... It was the diary of a plastic skeleton all along. The animals, they are evil. They tried to eat me in my sleep. They want the farm for themselves. Now that Mom and Dad are gone, they want the farm for themselves. They are plotting against me, plotting to eat me. They are becoming ghouls like my parents, and they want to eat me like my parents did. Too many of them to kill them all. I know what I'll do. I'll burn the house around me. And this is why plastic skeletons are a bad idea. I'll explain to you in a little bit. Then the animals can't eat me because there will be nothing left for them to eat. So the house burned down. Except for a leaf of a journal. Right next to a plastic skeleton that definitely didn't burn down. Well, this is Mom and Dad. It doesn't say over there. Eddie. I require your shovel. Thank you very much. You're a darling. Ooh, doctor's bag is really nice because I spent them all my doctor's bags. A bladed gauntlet. I think I will use that. That's a bad one. I think I've seen one of those, but I'll use it to fix my pushy. And that's it. Thank you very much, Eddie. No problem. You can have it back. I know you love your shovel. I wonder if there's a part 5. I don't think so. Steel Saw, welcome to the stream. How can one get such a nice beard? It's not particularly nice, but thank you very much. What I do is I trim it with a hair clipper, or it's basically a beard clipper, and I trim it every 2 weeks or something, and that's it. And if it's feeling very dry, which usually isn't, but sometimes it is, depending on the skin, I just put some wax, it's like a beard cream thing, hydration stuff. Thank you for the tip, by the way, Harry. Sounds like something you would do. What would you do? Burn yourself so that they couldn't eat you. Hiccups. What are we looking at? What did I pick up? Oh, right. The pushy. I need to fix it. Bladed gauntlet. And the pushy is fixed. Lovely. I love it. This jury rigging. This jury rigging is the best perk. So, if I'm correct in saying that the trooper ghouls are NCR troopers, and they are in an NCR outpost, which I'm pretty sure I'm correct, because I have played this game before, and I remember things vaguely, then we must be close to the NCR outpost. So I'm going north right now, because I'm trying to...
Congratulations, citizens of Vault 11.
Thank you very much. I didn't mean to do that. Because I'm trying to make sure that I explore as well as I can, obviously, as I go to Cottonwood Cove. Because we've been around here before, and I think I've explored all the stuff that is over there. We have friendlies. Best perk by far, says Whistling Drifter. And from there, go to Camp Searchlight. Be careful. Raided Farmstead. Well, if it's raided, then I don't want to be here, because I want to raid it. Hey! Hello? It's the Legion. Hey, what's up?
Move along.
He walks funny. So the farmstead doesn't actually have any friendlies. It's just it was the Legion. Oh, it has a bunch of plastic skeletons, of course. It was the Legion just doing their thing. Oh. Wait. Oh, okay. Legion is doing their thing, as I was saying. Leather armor. Wow, they're really going at it. Wait a minute. Are they fighting? I think they might be fighting the NCR. That's not good. That is not good. Is there anything here? I don't think so. A mini plastic skeleton there. Okay. Who's this person? A Viper Gunslinger. Oh. They might be fighting a Viper Gunslinger. Whoa. There's a rocket? Or is that Eddie? It's a freaking fireworks situation going. Yeah, they're fighting down there. Ooh, one of them died. Good news for me. Because I'll take their money.
Come on.
Oh, they are fighting NCR. Good news for me. Because I'll take their money and their dog tags. That's the one. And this is not awkward at all. Excuse me.
Get some!
Please die. Yes. What? There's something going on. You were shooting at the floor. This is not awkward at all. Did you survive? Yes, you did. Because both of them are my friends. And none of them feel weirded out by the fact that I am not signing with either of them. It's totally normal. It's just like, well, that's just how life goes. So there's NCR and Legion. What about the other group, though? Now go to farms on the road. Be careful. Fiends are there. Gotcha. Eddie? Who are you fighting? Oh, it's the Viper Gunslingers, most likely. Oh, nice shot. A bandana. Good for you. I wish I had a bandana. Look at all the chunks. Oh, that might have been me, actually. Wait a minute, they have mongrels back here. You're not killing the mongrels, are you? Thank you. Metal armor and all that. Okay, I'm not sure why they showed up over here, but they did. There, go to the 2 farms on the road, though. I need to be careful with this, because what do you mean the 2 farms on the road? We got the Horn Ranch up there. So I'm just going to go down this road. Because then I'm going to Camp Searchlight. The cows need tipping over. Oh, right! Let's do the cow tipping over situation. It's a good thing that you're, that you reminded me of that. This guy was actually killed in the gunfight. And I think you as well. Yeah, this guy showed up out of nowhere. We're gonna do some cow tipping. It was a scripted event. When you enter that trailer, they spawn to ambush you. Aw, they didn't say anything. This is why you never make you never make RPGs where scripted events just spawn enemies. You always make a dialogue, and the character goes, "I am now gonna proceed to kill you," and then you're like, "Oh, okay." And you even let the player say things, and it doesn't matter at all. Don't look at me. Yeah, you can tip cows. Good thing it spawned like 5 times and you read it only once. It spawned like 5 times and you read it only now. Oh, yeah. Push the butt of the Brahmin. Can I do that same for big horners? I cannot. But the big horner is a bigger butt. You don't need to stretch your leg. Did you see that? This is ridiculous. Didn't know you could do that. No, I didn't know either. Junge has told me this like months ago, and I have never, ever, I've never had the opportunity to come back. In vanilla, you can't go fast, and they somehow ambush you. Yeah, because I can sprint, but they can. The NPCs can sprint. You see them sometimes when they're scripted. They can sprint. Like, how do I change the camera? Oh, F, right. Jesus. My God. So, this is the sprint. And you see NPCs do this. And there's a button for it in the Josh Sawyer mod. I'm using the Ultimate Edition of Josh Sawyer mod. The one that isn't published by Josh Sawyer. Can you believe that? In Fallout 1, Brahmin can be tipped by using beer on them. I did not know this, Harry. I need to do that the next Let's Play I do of Fallout. I had no idea. Oh, again. No, actually this time they were sleeping. And you... Wait, did you kill them in their sleep? Oh, you killed the dogs. The NCR is the worst thing, as we well know. I swear they were sleeping. No, they just killed the dogs. NCR, the worst faction. Absolutely the worst faction. They have a flag over here, and possibly things hidden in the level of detail of distant things. There's a church back there. There's a bridge. There's radioactive. Camp Searchlight. Wait. This is not the camp... Wait a minute. There's a... I need to go to Cottonwood Cove, not Camp Searchlight. Do they have a camp out here to keep the Legion at bay or something? Permanently sleeping. That's true, actually. That's why we side with Mr. House. After House, yes. We will maybe side with Mr. House. We'll definitely side with Mr. House. Why is the sun all of a sudden bad? What happened to the sun? You broke my sun. It's nighttime though, so there's no sun. There's enemies there. Do I need to talk to these people because they're sort of sleep? What? Wait. First Sergeant Astor Zlog. Why did they make it a book that looks like the books that are broken? Also, what happened to the world? First Sergeant Astor's log. Everything is upside down now. All of my superiors are gone, and there's no one left but myself and a handful of soldiers. I've been following a strict patrol schedule since the incident, making sure to cover the roads leading into Camp Searchlight. I like to keep myself moving in order to catch any wayward travelers who may not know the dangers that now lurk within the town. I don't think I could forgive myself if someone got past me and went into that hellhole of a place. So far, I've been able to maintain enough energy that I'm never away from any point on my patrol for long. I wonder how long before I can't keep going anymore. Wait, did you not keep going? Because I didn't talk to you, and it's like... Excuse me. Hi, I'm sorry to bother you. I know it's late, I think, maybe. Can I sleep?
When I got this assignment, I was hoping there'd be more gambling.
I probably can't sleep in their bed. Oh, no. No, I can't. Their beds are owned, and you can't sleep in owned beds. Because that's just how real life works. So there's enemies over there. I'm going to choose not to go there. Let's turn the light on. Light does make things a little bit better. You do quests here to explore this. I know, yeah, it's just a whole radioactive area, though. It's like, it's really scary. I don't know much about the factions, having not played more than a few minutes. I want to play through and join one side each time, and I can experience the game more. It's not... You can mostly join all of the factions. It's the main mission that really forces you to make decisions. But the main mission has a lot of repercussions. Hi.
Hang on there, traveler. You'll want to stay away from here. The whole town is irradiated to high hell.
Yeah, well, I saw the signs. If it's filled with radiation, why are you still here?
I need to hold this place down. We have to keep travelers away from this area. It's dangerous.
What happened?
Some Legionnaires snuck into the camp and set off some kind of radiation bomb. I don't know where they got it, but it was damn effective. Killed almost everybody, and turned the rest of them into ghouls.
How did you survive?
I was out on patrol at the time, so I wasn't in the camp when it happened. There were a few others with me after it happened, including some of my superiors. Between radiation poisoning and the attacks by the Legion, everyone here was wiped out.
How did the Legion get into the camp?
I got no idea, but there's gotta be something in that camp.
Something in... You need to explain... That's not... What the heck does that mean? As the way I see it, it could mean two things. How did they get into, and there's something that made them get into the camp? Or there's something that explains how they got into the camp somehow. Or there's something that forced them to get into the camp. I don't know what he means, but can I ask you something else?
Sure.
Where should I go instead?
Head north toward Novak. Look for a big dinosaur. Can't miss it.
Yeah, you can't. Why Novak?
Because it's a far more safer place.
This isn't Necropolis. This is the Glow. I think this is the Glow soundtrack. Are you sure, Harry? As well as Navarro in Vault 15 in Fallout 2. It might be. It might be Necropolis. The Glow has some going on, I think. If you're looking for fully unmodded, you shouldn't do actually fully unmodded. You should install the patches, because there's a lot of community patches that will make the game more stable, as well as fix bugs that are well known. There's like, I think there's like the first time I played the game, I did it on camera, and I did it mostly unmodded, except for the Josh Sawyer playthrough, Josh Sawyer mod, and I had 4 other mods installed. I had something for the RAM, I had something for the stability, and I added an official patch, and then I had the Josh Sawyer mod, and that's the only patches I had. I had something else, like, I don't remember. Goodbye.
Stay safe.
Also, he's the first Sergeant Astor. He's the one that wrote the thing. Well, obviously I'm gonna ignore what he said. It's kind of funny that developers... There's so many areas. It's kind of funny that developers think it's a good idea to tell the player not to look at their content. Yes, you should run. Oh, they're killing. Okay, that's also good. I like that, because that means I don't need to be in there to do the killing. Okay. So what are we looking at? Oh my god, there's a lot of things in there. A lot of enemies in there, I should say. There's a lot of enemies in there, I should say. So that's Camp Searchlight. What are we shooting at? I haven't seen radiation yet. So it's ghouls. It's the trooper ghouls. Yep, they irradiated NCR dog tags. Quest item for that. Does that mean... I don't think these ones were killed by us. But maybe they were. Maybe we're supposed to collect some of them. Oh, this is the road that we saw from the other side. Oh, look at this car. It looks so good. Oh, it's a police car. Oh, we got turrets in here. Mark III turrets.
Looks like break time's over.
Is it? He says as he takes his vibrate... What was it? That was a Ripper. That's the one. What do we have here? Turret defense terminal. Sounds good. Obtaining. Sounds good. You will miss Boone's Bitter Springs quest if you don't do NCR quests without him. Or if you... You need to be more specific about that. It's... See you later, Jung. I don't understand what you're saying. Be careful. Be very careful. Those damn tags bug you. You need to collect them all and get the one from that sentient ghoul, and also get him a job. Oh, I have some. I recall that a little bit. So obtaining is not good. Questions might be good. Cardinals might be good. It is not. So ings are not it. Wow, we're bad on the things here today. Wow, my god. Tell you what. Allowance replenished, okay. There we go. What is this? Activate turret defense system. They're not against me, so I like it. Eddie.
Here we go.
Oh, yeah. You're gonna take out your big bazooka, my god. What is this? Searchlight police station. Requires a key. You guys are having fun, aren't you? Okay, whatever. For the sentient ghoul, you need 1 speech 50, 2 speech 60, and intelligence 7. I think I don't have intelligence 7. Wow. Okay, they're doing their thing. So this is indeed the bridge that we saw, but we didn't go into this house. You can't go into this house. Yeah. There's more turrets down here. And a locked terminal. Grungy. Safety. Safety is 0. Screwed up. It's locked forever now. It's the turret defense terminal, so it would activate these turrets. I don't need it. I got my best turrets over here. My radiation level has increased. I'm also taking shots, which I very much do not appreciate. I need right away. Do I not have right away? It's not aid. It's Kim. Hey, you shooting at me. Stop it. That hurts. Okay, what are we looking at? We have a friendly in here. There's also a flag over there. Oh, rat scorpions.
Here we go.
Eh. Oh, is there a goal? Yep. And they all have NCR dog tags. I'm gonna need to be on the lookout for these. Well, maybe not all of them. There's a church. Bingo every Tuesday night. The radiation is really worrisome. And there's a basement here. As well as a terminal. So what happened for me to lock the other thing is that I misclicked. It's very easy to misclick. So we're looking at stairway. There we go. There we go. Don't worry, Harry. Activate. Yep. Sounds good to me. Let's go downstairs. See what that's. Storage area. There's a sign pointing. It's still radioactive though. I don't like that. Hey!
Who the fuck are you?
I was actually... I could ask you the same thing.
Name's Logan. What the hell do you want?
Why the hostility?
Look, I don't need your shit. Either get out of the way, or things are gonna get rough. What do you want now?
Are you looking for something?
That's none of your business.
Maybe I can help.
Look, if you really want to help, either get the fuck out, or hack that damn computer over there.
Why are you looking for... What are you looking for in the computer?
The location of some radiation suits. I found an inventory list that says they should be here, but I can't seem to find them anywhere. The computer should know what happened to them.
I'll check it out.
Yeah, you do that. What do you want now?
Can you tell me anything about Camp Searchlight?
All I know is the whole place is filled with radiation. There are nasty creatures roaming about. Also, my employer is paying me a pretty penny to loot it.
Your employer?
Some caravan company, Crimson something or other. Some old broad said they're looking to expand their business, be more competitive or some shit.
I think she died.
I really don't care, so long as I get paid.
I think she died. Can I ask you something else?
Whatever.
I need to get going.
Yeah, whatever.
Sure. It's not a whatever. The first thing you said is get out of here, so really not whatever. It's like the opposite of whatever. Also, it's very bright in here. Welding guns. Oh, you can take them. You can interact with them, but... Yeah, the fact that it's... These guys are just soaking in the radiation down here. It's unbelievable. Doctor's bags. Very much appreciated. Oh, there's a safe. There we go. Got a stealth boy. And some pre-war money that I usually don't take, but... Openings is 2. Let's see that if we get lucky here. I think we got something here. There we go. Branches. And we have New California Republic Camp Searchlight Storage Database. Current inventory. Current inventory status unknown. Log entry 1836. Supplies being shipped to the camp recently are lower than usual. I asked the decom officer if there were any problems with communications, and he insisted that everything was fine. I contacted our supply base and was simply told that all inventory requests were being filled, and that every item on our request list had been shipped to the camp. Either I'm being lied to, or someone is intercepting my shipments. I'll have to look into this matter further. During my off-duty hours, I decided to investigate the trade route being used to bring the supplies to the camp. I met a traveler on the road and asked him if he had seen any NCR supplies bound for Camp Searchlight. He told me he had seen some NCR crates being moved somewhere outside of Nipton, but didn't know where they were being taken. He also mentioned that the men with the supplies didn't look like NCR soldiers. Next time I have enough time off, I'll have to make my way to Nipton to see if anyone there knows where the supplies are. This could be the irradiation suit that we found down in the gulch, down south. I'll show it on the map in a little bit. Let's access the safe, but that's fine. Down here, we found I mean, Nipton is right there. It is not completely unimaginable that they would be carrying the things down there, but that's a little bit weird. Kevlat Blaze, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Locky, thank you for coming. I'm sorry I didn't see your message. Have a good night. Thank you for coming. You need to have Boom with you while doing some quests, or his quests will never appear. That sucks. That sucks, Whistling Drifter. Let me look into that. Because I'm gonna have to come up with an excuse for why I am doing that. You know, just to make the Let's Play make sense. Unless I just say it. I need to do this because Boone's questline comes here, but it just doesn't feel... It doesn't feel nice if I do that. Been a follower of your YouTube for a while. Thank you very much for following me on YouTube. It is mostly where I do most of my stuff. Boone has the best quest line. That's the thing as well, yeah. You can use the console commands too. Yeah, that's true. That's true, I suppose. But, like, that's even more complicated to explain. Sometimes it works. So, one for my baby. That seems to be the first quest. Oh no, this is the first quest, but that's because it's the quest that you get when you're in there. I think this might be the one. I forgot to remember to forget is a quest. That seems to be in Bitter Springs Massacre Place. I'll remember that. That's important. Beyond the Beef. It's apparently in the Ultralux. I'll need to remember that as well. That's a wild name for a quest in the first place, but also, what the heck? You'll know it when it happens. Wait, what? How is that connected to here? Trying to understand here. Those are unrelated to Boone mostly. How? And I need to have Boone here with me. If the player character has not yet recruited Boone, he will refuse to speak to them if their overall NCR reputation is significantly below the neutral. Yeah, that happened to me before. Cottonwood Cove or Nelson. He'll mention his grudge against the Legion, and the option will be given to continue on with him or not. Yeah, I remember this. That's the reason why I'm not using... Forgot to remember. Forget is the one that I need to have him here. Let me see. I'm looking at my phone, by the way. That's why I'm looking down. These history points can only be earned while Boone is in their party. Right. There's like... I see. I see what you mean. Camp Searchlight. Eradicate the Legion. Eye for an Eye is the name of the quest. Thank you. I think I know what it is. Eye for an Eye. He didn't give me a quest though. I don't think. But I know now the quest that it is. And I will make sure I get... Yeah, he didn't give me a quest. Maybe I need to be doing...
The war's ratcheting up. I hear the NCR is bringing in elite troops.
Yeah, whatever.
They say the Legion's bringing in veterans from out in Arizona.
Yeah, whatever.
Must be.
What do you want now?
I found the location of the radiation suits.
Tell you what. Bring us those suits, and you can come with us while we loot the town. You can... keep a share.
I'd better get a bigger share for this.
Alright, fine. But you gotta bring us those suits first.
Okay, I'll be back.
Just go already.
Getting ready to attack.
So they want suits? Oh, it's an actual quest, and my radiation level has increased. Wheel of Fortune. Okay, well, this town is just... something, isn't it? It's quite something. Let's look around a little bit more then.
Looks like break time's over.
Is it?
Here we go.
Oh my god. It's a rad scorpions. There's a lot of them.
Here we go.
Bug Stomper perk rank 3. Thank you very much. Like many Fallout New Vegas quests, the name is shared with a song. Yes. Wheel of Fortune made famous by K-Star. I think I'm gonna have to add the NCR dog tags with a console, because there's no way I'm gonna manage. Are you? Well, you shouldn't use that weapon then. You jerk. Okay. No name tag here. Ooh, Rad-X. Ooh, radiation is really high in here. Let's take some of that. It's another turret thing. Oh, very hard. Really? That doesn't stop me. First, do the Sentient Ghoul quest line, and after that, add the tags via console. I don't have the Sentient Ghoul quest line. But I will be, I'll be on the lookout for that. Infiltration. Okay, anything that ends with Asian is not. There we go. Pretty straightforward. And now we can activate the turret defense system. Is this more expensive because it's like central to town? We can't go into the fire station. Fire and rescue. I wish this town wasn't full of radiation, because then I could see.
Here we go.
Oh, I see what you mean. Thank you. Ooh. This goo pile had a dog tag. Who did you shoot? I don't know what I need to do with the dog tags, honestly. And I'm radiated again. It's such a shame. Oh, the game might have bugged out. Maybe not. I think this happened before. Like, he gets stuck on the sound. And, I don't know what I was saying. Oh, I know what I was saying. I wish Rad-X actually made you immune to radiation, but it never goes below 1 rad per second, which is enormous. 1 rad per second is so strong. Where's that other guy? He's not here anymore. Oh, they're further down. Didn't crash. No. It's kind of surprising, honestly. Hey.
You're back. What can I do for you?
I have found the... Aww. Are there any other survivors?
None that aren't feral ghouls. Those poor bastards. I can't imagine how they must be suffering. I'd like to put them out of their misery, but I don't have the heart to do it. Can you do me a favor?
What kind of favor?
I want you to take down these troopers. I'm not sure what happened, but they've gone feral. I need your help. I want you to lay them to rest.
Why do you want to kill them?
Those boys aren't themselves anymore. They're in pain. And you don't let good men suffer like that.
The good women is fine.
Deserve a clean death.
Anything but clean. There's Eddie who burns them alive. There's Ganon who turns them into goo, and there's me who obliterates them with my fist. All right, I'll do it.
Okay, good. Could you bring me their dog tags? Some of the troopers should still be wearing them.
Yes.
I'll give you some caps for each one you bring back to me. There's an old rifle in it for you if you can bring me at least 10. Oh, and take these radiation supplies. You'll need them.
Will I? Two Radaways? Actually, I will. I think I might have 10. Let's see how many we have. No, I only have 6.
You're back. What can I do for you?
You had more quests. I didn't... it's the... You had What's so dangerous about this place?
The whole area is irradiated and filled with the infected. It's a war zone here.
What kind of creatures that you didn't mention?
Mostly ghouls and a handful of rad scorpions. I think some geckos moved in not too long ago. They seem to stick mostly to the south end of the camp.
Mm-hmm. Well, I guess I did all the quests. I'm gonna give you the dog tags when I have 10 of them.
Stay safe.
For sure. So you say there's a sentient ghoul quest in here. Harry. I don't even know, like, the thing is, there are entrances, but they don't really lead anywhere. The police station doesn't go anywhere. Searchlight's home. I didn't notice a Searchlight home. There's some doors over there. But they're closed. Is it this house? Oh no, it's the other house. It's that house. Yeah, I didn't come here or something. It's still radiation. There's no... Oh, this is owned. Somebody lives here. With a generator going. It's a television set. And I'm sure... Ooh, lovely place. I like this approach. Bad radiation everywhere. Oh! Private Edwards. What are you doing in here? Oh, he's a ghoul.
Who the hell are you? Better yet, what the hell are you doing in this cursed place? You know what? Forget it. It doesn't matter. Welcome to Camp Searchlight, the shittiest place on Earth.
And you are a ghoul who isn't feral. Aren't you?
No, I'm not. Not yet, anyway. I'm Private Kyle Edwards, former NCR trooper.
Former? What happened?
Couldn't you tell? That damn radiation bomb got me. I can't serve the NCR like this.
Maybe they'll let you back in?
I'm not so sure about that. I don't know how the NCR feels about ghouls.
You don't? I could swear I've seen a ghoul working. I was thinking, am I wrong? Did we not see a ghoul in the outpost? No, I'm thinking of Ghost. That's not the same kind of ghoul. Why are you still here?
I'm here because I have nowhere else to go.
Then why haven't you gone feral yet?
I'm guessing it's because I'm outside of the heavy radiation areas.
There you go.
Outside to find
Harry.
out, though.
Can you tell me anything about Camp Searchlight?
Not much, I'm afraid. What do you want to know?
What's the history of the camp?
I know that this place was originally a mining town before the NCR took it over. I think they mined gold before the war. Sorry, I don't know much more than that.
I see you're wearing an NCR dog tag.
Yeah, I am. What of it?
You know there's an NCR soldier outside who wants me to kill you for it.
He wants to kill me? What did I ever do to him?
I know, right? He thinks you're suffering.
Suffering? I may be suffering, but I still want to live.
NCR is ghoul scientist, that's the one I was referring to.
That I have every...
Rhaegar, welcome to the stream. How's it going? They used to mine gold here in this town. At first had a larger population than Las Vegas. Ooh, that's interesting. I could tell him to go kill him, although this is going to result in him dying. Can I ask you something else?
Sure.
And I can't tell you... There must be some place you can go.
Believe me, I'd love to leave. But I can't because I don't know what effect the radiation will have on me.
Is that the only thing you're afraid of?
Rad scorpions. Fuckers creep the hell out of me.
That's a good point,
I'm not
actually.
going outside while they're still crawling around.
They're gone now.
Are you sure about that?
Well, there may still be a few out there.
Nope. No way. I'm not going anywhere until I know they're gone.
I'll take care of them. I'll be right back.
Thanks.
Okay, well, I guess, yeah, I can respect the person who doesn't want to see any rad scorpions. And I see somebody taking their weapon out of their holster, and yeah. We might have markers? We do! This is lovely. Oh my god! These weren't here! These were definitely not here. What in the world? Wow. Okay, the quest markers tell us exactly where the NCR dog tags are. Now, admittedly, one of them is in there, so we're gonna have to figure that out later. Are you? No, you just have bottle caps. We didn't come to this part of town, I don't think. That's a strong punch. Yes. It's a I'm almost maxed out on unarmed, and it's not the best weapon, but it's up there in regards to unarmed. It is. Yeah, and I have like bloody mess and a bunch of other things that add to crits. Oi. Yeah, that's dignified, clean death. You know, it's what they wanted. Their combat knives were pretty good. Is there another dead scorpion? Not dead scorpion. That's definitely not what it is. But I think we're good. Where else do we have tags? We have something over there. I have no idea where this one is, to be honest. It's back here. Oh, it's this pile of goo. Of course. How could I have not seen it? And that means it's only him. So I hope he gives me his dog tag. I think I might be able to tell him to go away. The quest title refers to the song "We Will All Go Together When We Go" from Tom Lehrer. Ah, the radiation. Hello? Is he still sleeping? I would be sleeping. Hey, get up. Don't need to take your stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, although that magazine looks pretty good. So, the red scorpions are gone.
Are you sure about that?
I'm positive, they're all gone.
Maybe it's time for me to leave this place then. Any ideas where I can go?
Well, you should work things out with First Sergeant Astor.
I don't know if that's such a great idea.
Don't worry, I'll talk to Astor and work it out for you.
Really? Thanks. I owe you one.
Yeah, no problem. Go back to sleep. What is that? That's meeting people. Oh, I don't need to meet people. I'm good alone. Forever. So let's go talk to Astor. So there are 2 quests here at the... No, there's 3 quests in this town. There's the ghoul, there's the radiation suits, and there's the NCR dog tags. Not that complicated of a town, all things considered. The fact that you're constantly taking in radiation is brutal, and I hate it. I really don't like that. Unlucky dudes of the ghouls. Yeah. It's kind of complicated. The ghouls... They're partly funny and partly really, really amazing in terms of as a setting building tool. Hey, Astor.
You're back.
Yes. Can I ask you about Private Edwards?
Who is Private Edwards?
He's a ghoul in Camp Searchlight.
So he's infected too? He needs to be put down.
Okay.
Stay safe.
Bring Boone for Eye for an Eye. I don't have Eye for an Eye. What is Eye for an Eye? Eye for an Eye. I will bring Boone for Eye for an Eye, but for sure. But he will give you after you complete this. Okay. So how am I gonna do this? After discovering Cottonwood Cove, go First Sergeant Astor, who patrols around Camp Searchlight. One can initiate the dialogue about Cottonwood Cove, and Astor asks the player character to travel to Cottonwood Cove, collect some intelligence on Legion troop movements. Thank you for the tip, that's very important. Raids and plant a bug in their radio. That sounds like a super fun quest. Telling me isn't feral. I know, Wasteland Drifter. What I want to do is I want to do it with Boone. So I know exactly what I'm gonna say. I just had to think a little bit about it. You know, because I'm making a Let's Play as well with this. This reminds me of something. There were some lines that Boone had in... Let's go to Lucky 38. There were some lines that Boone had when we dealt with the fiends. And every time we went back to the commander...
It's not a bad place if you love terrible things and people.
That's...
I'll never understand the allure of giving away your money to the rich.
I am definitely there with you. So when we dealt with the fiends, there were some lines that we missed when we talked to the sergeant or the person who gave us the bounties. Hey.
Where to, partner?
To the presidential suit. You don't call it that. What do you call it? Hey.
High roller, sweet.
That's the one. But I'm good. So what we're doing, arcade.
Sure. Just don't treat me like a pack Brahmin, okay?
Yeah, I'm taking all of his stuff. Yeah. Give me all of that. Oh, actually, I need to talk to you.
What's up?
Yeah, I'm leaving you behind.
Oh, I thought my charm could win you over, but I guess it wasn't meant to be. You sure you want me to go?
Yeah, just, stay here in the Lucky 38.
Back to the tomb, I suppose. If you need me, etc.
Yes. Oh, he's there. So, I want to talk to Boone. I want to take Boone with me, because that feels like a place where he's going to have things to say. And I might have already missed... Hey, Veronica, what's up? Oh, actually, wait.
What's up?
Yeah, oh, yeah, she doesn't trade with me in this mode.
See you around.
Yeah, so... Actually, I probably already missed some stuff. Is Boone here, or is he always down there? I think he might be always down there. In Prim. In Novak. Completing the quest an eye for an eye with Craig Boone as a follower will earn you history points. Yes, that's what I'm looking for. And I can't. That's not Boone. And I want to mess up because I've already lost some points. Yeah, he's not here. Eddie. Actually, because I'm so over encumbered. It's pretty brutal. I can't give anything to Eddie. Lily.
Hello again, dear.
Do you want to come with me down south?
That'd be lovely, dearie.
Absolutely. And the reason for that...
Grandma's got a present for you.
...is because I got a lot of presents for her. So take all of this stuff because we need to... It's a lot of things. Vance's 9mm. I can keep that. Anyway, Victor.
Where to, partner?
To the casino floor.
Casino floor?
Absolutely. Anyway, let's go to Novak. And this way, it makes more sense in the Let's Play when I edit everything. I'm not just switching characters for no reason, and people watching can remember. Can remember why I did the things I did. So I'm gonna just have Boone for a little while. Hey! You guys... Actually... Yeah, Lily.
Grandma's got a present for you.
Give me all of that. By the way, you want to keep neutral relations with Caesar, you need to kill Cottonwood sneakily. I know, that's the biggest danger, though, with going to Cottonwood with Boone. And that's the reason why I don't have Boone, is because... Oh my god, this is dumb as shit. Is because Boone just goes aggro.
Hey there. Need anything?
Yeah, the trade.
Sure. Here's what I've got.
$6,700. That's pretty good. That's a pretty good amount of money. There's a lot of other stuff that I have that I really shouldn't. Take the opportunity to sleep as well. I probably want to do that. Some cards here. Thank you. So Boone should be up in here. But 21st, he needs to free the slaves. Hey Cliff, what's up? Actually, let's check if Boone is here. They're gonna start falling down the mountain. Nope. That's Manny. Hey Manny, what's up? Boone is sleeping. And we can sleep as well once he's in our team. Yeah. Which one is his house? That's his room. He hates me being here, though. Hey, Lily.
Hello again, dear.
Hello. It's, you need to go.
Aw, Grandma will miss her little pumpkin. Are you sure?
I'm sure.
Nice children shouldn't play in places like that, dearie.
And like the Lucky 38. Hey.
Is it time?
Yeah.
I'm ready when you are.
So he would say things during dialogue I'm told, whenever we got to learn about Cook and all the rest of the people. So I need to sleep. See how much I need to sleep. A lot. 392, which is probably 7 hours. Let's go with that. And so he would say things during the dialogue, or maybe after the dialogue, or something like that, that would teach us a little bit more about each of the I don't remember. There it is. Each of our marks. So yeah, I sort of missed those. But he's a sniper, so he's gonna help a little bit. We also need to eat a little bit. We got squirrel on a stick. 2 of them probably takes care of it. And apparently the mark... Yeah, we're good. And maybe he's going to know something about putting people down. Since he's a sniper, and that's basically what he did. Just hunch. Yes, short commentary on most NCR quests. Thank you. I did plan on making... the NCR quests with Boone on me, because I do know that he has that. It's a shame because I want to bring Arcade with me for a lot of stuff. In fact, I'm probably going to bring Arcade to the Legion. I don't know who would be better to the Legion, though. Let me know. Who do you think? Arcade is boring. He does have a unique quest that can only be triggered by going to places with him. Hey.
You're back.
That is correct. It's about the Private Edwards, the ghoul.
So he's infected too?
Yeah, he isn't feral, though.
We need to put him out of his misery.
Boone, help me out here. Maybe Edwards can help you.
All right. I'll give him a shot.
Boone gives people shots as well, but not in that way. Well, I guess that was a lot simpler. Really?
You're back.
Yeah, it's the dog tags, isn't it? I'll get it.
Stay safe.
Yeah, let's just see what this is. Raul is best companion. Or his best Legion companion. Thank you. I'll bring Raoul then. Sounds like a fun thing. Raoul is hard to... his voice is weird, though. For editing. Sometimes he doesn't come across very well. Because his voice is very raspy and affected. This is the house. Yeah, Eddie. My God, Eddie. My God. I'm not gonna be able to put that into Let's Play. Hey.
Hey.
Yes, get up. We have good news.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's, Aster has agreed to let you join him.
Maybe now I can get my old life back. Or at least most of it. It's not much, but
It's the voice, not Danny Trejo. Hey, bye. Okay, this is really radioactive in here. I don't know, dude. You're sleeping like the most radioactive place of the house. Let's go. And of course now I'm radiated as well. This is not a great place. What you want to do is you want to fast travel to Good Springs every time you get radiated and just get fixed by the doctor. Because that's probably the cheapest way to do it. Hey.
You're back. What can I do for you?
I have a dog tag for you. I don't know if I have all of them.
Thank you. Every tag you bring me is one more soldier at peace.
Well. So I just click this a bunch? This is the last of the dog tags.
Thank you for your help. Really appreciate this.
That could have been done in a different way, if we're honest. And that's it.
You're back. What can I do for you?
Well, I don't think you can do anything. Bye.
Stay safe.
Oh, it gave me a service rifle. That thing sucks. Seriously, that weapon is bad. We don't need it. You keep it. Wait. You have another team up here? Good. Oh! So the Eye for an Eye is not here? Okay. But that's good, though, that we did that, because otherwise...
Are on their way for Baja.
Hey.
Otherwise it... Hey!
When I got this assignment, I was hoping there'd be more gambling.
You... Shut up, Edwards. You got... What do you... This is... I don't even... We need to get radiation suits. Where's that? The Wheel of Fortune. Apparently I know where they are. The text didn't say where they were. It's in Nipton. Really. At least Nipton isn't radioactive. And that's gonna be that for... It is full of enemies, though. It's just some red scorpions. It's fine. That's gonna be that for the stream.
Can't run from me.
Can you not? Okay. Now we're good. Yes, that is gonna be that for the stream because it is already 1 a.m. And my throat is sort of done. And we did a lot of things today. So thank you very much for all the help. Thank you very much for joining me. I hope you had a good time. And I hope to see you. So today is Saturday, right? I hope to see you in 3 days' time, at the same time, in the same place, for some Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic 2. That's going to be fun, hopefully. Have a good night, everybody. Stay safe. Bye-bye.